thought I wasn't gonna do it this week.
I thought
you were safe.
I thought it was safe. I thought being
Thought
safe
because you
would
were
help.
diseased, I would take mercy on you. I will.
Boy,
Sorry.
did I learn how to who to give disadvantage to.
Ha ha!
Yeah, your
Alright.
brother. I thought you knew this
I
already.
fucking need it.
Yeah. All right, so we are playing some D&D tonight. We are back into this little one-off of the Mystery in Menestros. Last game we had just a so
Fuck, John Cena's here?
last time John Cena hung out and had a good time apparently. But
It's John Cena!
it's John Cedar. Oh God, no. All right, so
It's Sanjana.
oh God. All right, that's enough out of everybody. Pull it together. I gotta get through this. All right, so last time in the Murder Menestros, they found out that a Duke, his name was Duke Bentham Warwick, had been killed, and they'd found his body mummified, and therefore this was the problem of the Magical Maladies and Mysteries Department, consisting of the night shift of a drow named Raxiodor, and then a tiefling.
Sorry.
Askynix.
Oh, sorry, it cut out in the middle there, so I thought you paused after saying your name.
I did pause. I was pulling up
Oh, okay.
spelling it. Couldn't remember the last name.
Okay.
The Askynix
Trying not to
and,
die, you dick.
I'll try.
They interrogated 3 people who had been at the estate, but not at the warehouse where the body was found. Razi Treesh was a kobold paladin. Apparently had been summoned because of somebody had heard of great deeds and wanted to terrorism. Relin Wondertrundle was there, also called upon by the Duke, as well as Aerodak Leafhouse. Well, Relin Wondertrundle is a red-haired gnome who has a imp falling around named Shorziel.
Shorziel, give your balls a tug.
Who is rather insulting to everybody. And then also the third...
If you think this is bad, I haven't even started warming up yet.
And then also summoned was Aerodak Leafhouse, a very noble, pretty boy. And so, upon asking around, they found several mysteries, and well, they found a few answers to a few questions. They found went to the local bar and found out that normally this was all on the previous the estate of the killed Duke. They found an old brick that from the original estate that had been used to make the pub, and behind it they found an old family saying in a different crest. But they interrogated the innkeeper a little bit, flirted a little bit, and found out that normally the Duke will get a delivery of a meal from the pub, and then but last night usually it's his son, but this time it was a tall, skinny, hawk-faced man with a super tight, uncomfortable red ponytail. Upon learning this, they decided they found out all they were going to find, and they headed to the warehouse where Fallen and inside found 2 women they had heard about that were helping him write a play of the story of his life. And then something felt wrong to the kobold who sniffed out evil and killed both of them and found a chest with...
Did they turn into demons?
Yeah, well, yeah, after she attacked them, they dropped their form and turned into succubuses, so you all saw them transform. And then, after killing them, their bodies slowly shaped back into human, and the blood burned
Evildoers!
into the floor, like the other incubus that you killed on me.
Succubi.
You say "fuck you" by? Because that is just a general overview that is pretty fucking funny.
I don't think I got it quite right. These are succubi.
Don't let a fuckubi give your balls a tug.
Succubi cost twice as much. Figure it out.
And then oh no. Alright, and then you found inside
What have you done?
Perfect.
inside of one of the
A
chests.
14-year-old would know that.
Man, you found what looked to be a scroll of the true polymorph spell that is proving difficult to read and therefore almost impossible to cast using this scroll. Diamonds worth 2,500 gold, mercury, and then gum from the Arabic tree, and then a bit of sage that you would, through some great arcana checks, figured out was used for some smoke. All of these seem to be A way to ritually cast true polymorph. That's kind of where we left off. Go and hop back in here. Mystery and Menestros. What you guys like to do?
Sorry, so we checked the pub and then the warehouse. We haven't found his body yet, or his body's been moved.
His body's been taken already.
Okay. Were there any other locations that were mentioned?
Constabulary. Yes, his house, which
Oh, okay.
is the giant mansion that you saw as you were coming out of the pub that you know is super close to him.
Oh, get out of there!
All right.
Kitten ring.
so
Get out of it!
I guess we should see if we
Kitten
can.
ring.
Christ, dude!
So we should
Yes,
see if we can
yourself.
find the son,
She's stuck.
the house. Right. Yeah.
No, don't. I think that was. Let's check the list then. The three of you wish to continue with. Araxidor looks at it.
For fuck's sake, we can't leave it to you two. Figure it out.
Charming as always, and Mr. Wonder Trundle, will you continue with us?
I
have a
think the
feeling
cat
you
may
did.
have. I have a feeling
Misadventures. Sorry.
causing mayhem. Don't fucking
Absolute mayhem. All right, try that again.
Said, do you three wish to travel on with us to or has the schedule finding the answers to this mystery?
I'm
We're
never scared.
I can believe.
Hey,
I'd
bud.
be more scared of spending a night with your mom there, bud.
Didn't we just kill your mom? Oh wait, I didn't get paid. It must have been someone else's mom. Wonder Trundle,
Technically, that could be true.
are you
Look,
with us?
technically, you're all a bunch of morons. You have no idea what you're talking about. Look at you. Figure it out.
I will.
Hey, bud.
Yes.
Can I see the old crest, bud?
Oh, Sky, did you show everybody?
Um.
So you took
Oh
the
yeah,
coin that
here
has
it
the,
is.
the coin has the new crest. The old crest was in a recess behind it.
Oh, here's the coin if you want to see. And I handed it to him.
Was there a different version?
Slightly different from the one we found in the wall back there. But you know, it was the difference, man. The difference was the saying on this. You know, this one, the chain. Let's see. The brick in the house chest says a circle of chains that's broken, and it says build the bonds that will free us all. Whereas the other says is a cross of chains that's broken. It says bind those to you, who would break your chains. So whatever
so
that means to you, that's
swap
what.
that. The old one is bind those to you, break your bonds. The new one is build the bonds that will solve. And those should
Done
be in your
good there.
handouts now. And I'll show you.
All right, bud. I think I know how to find out more about this.
All right, listen up, everyone. Figure it out.
Is your suggestion?
I snapped the imp out of existence for a second. That's fucking better.
Oh no, thank you kindly.
I remember back at the mansion in the library. Think I know how to find out about both crests and sayings.
All right. Well, so you're saying his personal life should not be his place to check.
That'd be a good idea.
Well, I see no problems. I think we should head out then, Mr. V. He starts to head out the door.
I don't know how much help I could be reading.
Well, you never know. Maybe the books will come alive. It's too.
That I can help with.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be much help reading.
Ah, Sky.
just-
So, you'll be surprised how helpful. It's something you must learn. So with that,
Okay, all right.
to attack and make you.
World's greatest detective.
So, leading up to the door, Maraxidor knocks. So eventually the door opens, and the butler that is familiar to most of you, but to you, a Sky, you see a tall, thin, elven man wearing a black suit with white gloves, and he has white hair that's drawn back into a tail that starts at the nape of his neck, and as he to the door, he's a small bow. So I was expecting to see the rest of you much sooner today. Do come. He kind of bows to everybody as they
Okay.
please to make your acquaintance. He goes to give you like a shake, Sky.
I grab him and like really rough, way too much force, shake his hand.
Roll just a strength check for my
Son
edification.
of a bitch.
Okay, perfect. And
Jar
then,
his bones a little. So you've been
yeah,
expecting.
you hear something. You feel something pop in his hand as you shake it. Ah.
Oh,
kind of
sorry
shakes his-
about that.
It's his.
We are just trying to figure out what's happened lately to the lord of your manor.
It's more than okay. Then she bows to Z, his hand away. Razzie, and again, lovely to see you, Mr. Renlin. Welcome back to the home. Mr. Leaf House, once again. Pleased with your presence. And then he reaches out and goes to, like, pat Zahir on the head, and then he pulls his hand back at the last second. And of course, the Zahir. So, I assume this is to do with investigation. What may I help with?
Yes. Oh, I have a thing.
And I pull out that ugly drawing of the redheaded man. And I'm like,
Have you seen this man? He red hair, very thin, ugly, pale, and hang on, he sent on errand.
Huh?
One second. Tall, thin, red hair, ponytail is tight, strange, man. Greasy with pockmarked skin, yellow-brown teeth, brown boots. They're well kept, but old and patched, but they're patched well. Attached shirt, pants dyed black after patched. All black letter writ, sealed Duke, human pale skin.
Now, was he wearing human skin? Is that what you're saying? What are you...
No, he was a human with pale skin.
Oh, a human with pale skin. Ah, yes. He appears to be some sort of fellow you've got here. I don't exactly...
He was
Yes.
sent by you.
He was sent by me. I don't know exactly.
Nope, someone from this house.
Sent from this house, okay.
He picked up the meal for your master the night before.
Oh, yes. Well, I know, there was somebody strange delivering.
Now,
Rather than Tobin. Last night I am catch his name.
so
We must
You're
figure
saying-
out his name.
you're saying Tobin knows this man, huh?
I'm unsure, of course. I just assumed since he was sent here, he had an official seal note of... So I have no reason to suspect him.
Yes, but we must find out who he is.
Can you maybe point us towards Tobin?
If I knew where Tobin was, I would definitely do so. Unfortunately, I am currently... Well,
And how long has he been missing? Huh?
well, I don't know. Tobin is a bit of a spirit. Unfortunately, can be gone for at a time. So 2 days is no.
You
So
have
it's
an
been-
item of his?
I'm sorry. What?
I can sniff him out.
Sniff him out.
She wishes
Is
to
he
track.
stinky?
He's rather
He
clean.
wear perfume?
No, he does not. Perfume is for ladies.
No, men wear
Oh.
perfume. Don't judge.
No, men wear cologne. My dear. Wear cologne. Well, at least
Well,
most
does he
of
wear
the-
Judgy.
cologne?
Yeah, he does.
Does he wear cologne?
He does not. In fact, most of the time, he doesn't even dress as though he's a.
You say he clean. What kind of soap he uses?
Excuse me,
Yes,
bud.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Trying to kill herself over there. Jesus. Library. Library bud.
Library, yes, of course. Right this way. Starts to lead you to the
Well, that's some
library.
good
Oh,
thinking.
thank fuck.
Check out this library.
And so, over here,
See what's going on.
and on the walls, there is. And along
Is it
the
just
walls,
this corner?
yeah, it's this corner. But along the walls, there are there's bookcases, and then because he showed you in your last last time you were here that you can spin the bookcases around so they hold twice as many books, and so. But then there's like this big chair that has like two kind of end tables next to him. One opens up. There's wine and stuff inside of it, and the other one opens up and is a human, cigars and stuff. Yes, so here's the library. It's of great interest to many of you. I'm not sure exactly what it can help with.
I look over
So-
to Wonder Trundle like
With
maybe
my
you
with
take
my
this one?
researcher feat,
Go ahead and hit it.
I did
Oh,
last
perfect.
game
That's right.
slightly up the thing.
Got it right here. Okay. Perfect. All
I just
right.
kind of fucking mentalk my way over to the right books effectively.
Okay. Go ahead and you don't have to roll for this, do you?
Nope.
Perfect. Okay. And so as you're looking through the books, all of a sudden, like almost like supernaturally, words and titles can begin to jump out at you as you're looking through it. And it's like you all see Renlund kind of going through things, and then instinctively, as he's going through, he just reaches over without looking, pulls the lever, and bookcases flip around. And he starts going through it. Then all of a sudden, as you're looking through it, it just bam right there. It just says Warwick Bloodline. You grab it. What are you trying to obtain the information?
I want to see how old that old crest and saying is.
So as you're flipping through the book, you see that the is about 50 years ago when everything was changed, and you see there's a record of both a saying update and the quest update, and it's an official form that had been filled out and filed with the city, and you see the new one with as it's described with the being broken, crossing chains, and you see it was actually missing Duke. It's the one who sent them. Who signed off for the exchange, and you reading it, you see at the time Bentham was only about 15 years old.
Well, then I'm gonna see who was before him
Before him,
and who his mother was, and if he has any siblings, because you said the book was their family fucking tree, effectively.
of course I did. Why would I not say that? It's so silly.
And I'm only looking for names of interest for the story, so you don't have to make everything up on the fly.
Yeah. Okay, so you do see that he did name his son after his father, Tobin. You see, his mother was married into the house, but it seems like she didn't come from royal blood. She was more of a commoner. She didn't bring any crest or even a dowry. As you're flipping through, see her dowry came in like about 20. So you get you put in a decent guess that she probably came from well-to-do either market storeholder or like somebody who was like a skilled craftsman. But it doesn't really say where she came from, just that she was there and she came with 5 gold. You've known enough about this sort of thing, and then as far as going through the other names and everything, you do find it weird that he named his son after his father. When looking through his father seemed to miserly with his money, like never spending it on anything, and so the fact that the Duke spent so much money reading all of this kind of strikes you as a little weird, and the fact that he started taking over the family affairs at 15, while when his father died, and he started taking over things his father died, and there was no like interim like lord helping him or looking over his things. He just seemed to do it independently. He had no advice from any, acted on his own. That's kind of what you glean from this book.
One more thing I'm going to look for. Other than the oddity of him taking over at such an early age, does there seem to be any other odd windfalls?
Oh, as you're looking through, so as you're kind of thinking, you're closing this book, and as you're kind of putting it back, you do see kind of like things that look like a little bit like ledgers, and as you pull them over, you're kind of flipping through it, and you see that the family fortune like seems to spike when in times of strife because they have multiple weaponsmiths and armorers under their purview. They have um, lots of horses and things like that for trade, and so usually it seems like their fortune is kind of built on or profiteering a little bit, but also recently, since the latest duke has been diversified into owning a chain of pubs. You see that there's an investment in one of the leaders, the Red Saber. You see that there's a lot more charitable causes that have been to recently, and you see the diversifying into investing in more arts and culture as Menestros is changing.
Huh.
I mainly share what I learned about the father's name, and the father was kind of an asshole, apparently, and that he still managed to get a grandson named after him. Well, that's fucking weird.
So we're still looking for son. I mean, could this be one of those like where like the demon is in someone and then goes to like the child real quick, Because it looks to me like if there's no gap and you're only 15, I mean, maybe that's just me, but I think that's suspicious.
Could have sold his firstborn to some sort of deity, bud.
Absolutely. Especially, oh fuck, I slipped right out of it.
I snapped the imp back into existence.
Oh, look who it fucking is! No surprises here.
I hand him a dart.
Am I muted?
You're fucking
About
right. You
fucking
did.
time.
There you go. You can take. Sorry.
Alright, you're good.
You seem okay.
Alright, so you got one bastard turning into two bastards, going into three bastards. Is that right?
Know anything about selling children, bud?
Ah, fuck's sake, do I look like someone who knows about selling children? 1 second,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me think.
Of course I know about selling children. What do you think I am? I'm a fucking demon. And then he like, you can just make a contract with the demon and then you take their children. You don't normally leave them hanging around though. Normally, we take them and then we, turn them into demons and such.
Hey, demon, little man, eh?
What do you want? Huh? Give your horns
Hey,
a tug.
let's say maybe you sell your demon, huh? And you want to get into a new body, but like you want to get rid of the old body so it doesn't, like tell anyone that you're around. How would you get rid of a body? How would you get rid of that person?
You just possess the body. You're a fucking demon. Aren't you half demon? You should know this.
No, what do you do with the old demon?
What do
The
you
old
mean?
body, I mean. The
You
old body.
possess the
Like,
new
say you.
body. The body
Yeah,
goes
but
into the
what hap-
body. Figure it
Right,
out.
the old body, though. What happens?
What are you talking about? I don't care about
I mean, the
body.
old body. You start at the one body, you move into the new body, right? But you got to keep it secret that you moved, eh? So what do you do with that old body?
Find a body no one cares about.
Yeah, well, what if you need a lot of money that you made? I mean, come on, you're telling me to figure it out. Figure it out. You know what I'm asking.
I don't like you. And he turns invisible, and you just see this floating dart as he kind of flaps away.
Turns out they don't like questions that they obviously know the answers to, huh? So we need to find the son, because the son's either possessed or in grave danger, I think. But that's just me. The world's greatest detective.
Raxidor looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
I'm just kidding, don't
Shakes
worry, I
his
know
head.
I'm awful at this.
You're getting better though.
Ah,
Like your
I'm not that
intuition.
bright, but I'll tell you what, man. I think we gotta find that son. Where's the butler?
I'm right here, sir.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Snuck up on me.
Do not mean to sneak. I apologize.
I underestimated the sneakiness.
A little bit, yes, sir.
Now, when was the last time you saw the son, and was he acting oddly?
2 days ago, as I've said already. Nothing particularly strange. She's a bit of an odd duck, but stranger than you.
And the father, was anything different about him in the past week or two?
No, I know. I apologize. I'm fairly new at this. I was only hired a week ago. So I don't know the
Oh, and
particulars.
who was you replacing?
I was not informed of that and was too afraid to ask. Unfortunately. Sorry.
How long has the oldest employee been here?
I don't actually
Yeah,
know.
who has seniority over you?
Well,
Who has
I
been the
actually-
longest employee hired here?
Well, and so, I don't know.
Stop! Fast!
I'm
Ah,
sorry.
hold
what
on.
is she?
It's all right.
Excuse me, bud.
Yes.
Well,
so
bud.
sorry. Yes.
Really calm the fuck down.
No, yeah, no, don't worry.
Hold on.
I'll let the smart guy talk. Go for it.
And he kind of looks at you, Renlin.
The office.
I'm sorry. What?
The Duke
The Duke. Yes.
had an office, most likely.
Yes.
Where's the office, bud?
The office. Follow me. Kind of like.
And while we're walking over here, who else works here?
Well, actually, there's quite this small staff. That's all I can put. It's me, the butler. We have a footman. There is a carriage driver, and don't keep a kitchen staff. Unfortunately, that's one of the reasons he has his food delivered from the pub. It seems he's not interested in having a terrible amount of servants. And then, of course, a few guards that rotate in and out, as he is not apparently one favored to keep a standardized guard for. Doesn't want them to become too comfortable. So
Is this who's been here longest?
I'm afraid that I think it would be carriage driver.
Well, all right then.
Where's he?
I don't. He's more of a. We contact him in the to the estate.
If you would be so kind, if you could contact him for us, that would be very helpful.
Of course, yes. Kind of like gives a little bow and. Sits.
I turned to Maraxiador. Yo, we gotta keep an eye on him. He seems mildly suspicious.
He seems mildly over
It's
for a week, and then. Lawyer is found dead.
Yeah, he's stressed. Very stressed. Is it just me, or is everyone in this country really pretty?
Uh,
All the
take it
boys
as a
here are very
compliment.
pretty.
Take it as a compliment.
So-
but, yes.
Very
sure,
soft faces.
Thank you.
So are we now officially just the party in this office?
Yes, yeah. The door closed.
I fucking toss the place.
Perfect.
Very high cheekbones.
So roll an investigation check.
Hey,
What are you doing?
Ha ha! I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna look over there. I'm gonna get under some things. I'm gonna get under more things than your mom gets
Oh.
under.
Actually,
Is that
Sure.
legal?
that's a good point. The imp, I think he can assist you. So he can use the help action. So you can roll
Oh, cool.
advantage.
Boss, this legal?
Hey, Maraxidor, is this
Yes.
legal? We're any trouble we gotta worry about?
So much trouble. But let's go on. So to kind of clean it up out. You see Maraxidor starts putting things back, and then
Oh, the 14.
Tea Leaf, Aerodac Leafhouse starts prestidigitating things back into place once you've scoured through. And looking through, you don't find much of interest. You find just like this dream journal. It's just, but it's written in a language you don't speak. I don't think. What are your languages?
He's got like all of them.
Common, Gnomish. There was Celestial and Sylvan.
Yeah, no, you
Elven.
don't speak this language.
I speak Common, Elvish, Goblin, and Infernal.
Speak this.
I speak Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Speak this language.
Does
Do I see anything else? or
Ollie's
sniff any-
character
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Aerodac Leaf.
Aerodac?
May I assist in investigating?
Meep, meep.
He already got assistance. That's why he rolled with advantage. If you want to do your investigation check. Actually, if you guys want to do a group investigation check, everybody can roll, and then I can average out. That's the way you guys.
I don't know if I'm gonna be much help with this. Damn.
You said it was okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. Did we determine if
Aerodac does
Aerodac-
not speak. Check. No. It's not.
an
Somebody- hold
Amaraxidor?
on, let me.
Does I hear you smell anything?
She kind of like shakes her head and again pushes her head against your back. Pushes you.
No fish? No nothing? Damn, hungry.
Oh, I speak it.
God damn it!
I was like, somebody speaks this. I was like, so he picks. So Maraxidor take a look at it. He's like, this is written speech.
What is deep speech?
now. He's kind of flipping through. Strange. Seems like he has a book. It's about house falling in some sort of. The city
Oh,
is
you're
on
cutting out
fire.
something fierce there.
He has a reoccurring dream of his house crumbling while Menestros burns, and some sort of. It appears to be a very bright. He keeps writing how bright and red the. It's very strange.
House falling in and around him. He's got like, I mean, I don't know, man. That sounds. I mean, if it is his kids, it's his. Yeah, that would be his house, right?
Yes, indeed. And then you know what? Butler's occupied, so we'll take a look at the rest of the house. And then
All right.
so Maraxia kind of like hunkers down and he starts to try to be conspicuous. Oh wait, you guys can't see that. Oh, you can see it. Okay. And so you see him kind of like start to sneak and kind of head his way out. Kind of gestures for you to follow him.
Are you sure that's a? Oh, okay. All right.
Comes back in the room. I just don't think we'll find anything else here. Supervision of Butler. Thought it might be a good time. I could.
Can we just tell the butler we're gonna look where we want, huh? No.
I suppose we could try that.
I mean, whichever. You're the boss here, boss. You
You know
tell
what?
me what.
Why don't we just look? Opens the door and he just starts to walk out instead.
All right. I follow him.
All right, and then so. Is there any place in particular you guys would like to look?
I don't know what rooms are in this house.
Okay, so you know that upstairs is almost complete, just empty quarters and empty servant, and like the half of it is empty servants' quarters. You know that that's mainly just empty rooms upstairs. Then, so you know there's like a stand-in kind of like eating room that they use as like a where they eat their meals and everything. It's just like a great room with portraits and statues.
Oh, let's go to that.
Yeah, check out great room.
So, you guys kind of all make your way to the great.
I don't know. This is only an okay room, if you ask me. I've seen many better.
And so you're looking around, you see there's like 6 different generations represented in stone that is of different ages. You see, like some of them are much more worn, stayed outside for. But as you get to the newer, looking in at the, you do see one that looks like the Duke. But it's very strange. It's at a very old age where all the rest are kind of taken while they prime. But this one is, it's kind of got old, like lots of lines on it across his face a little bit. It's like this one was done recently, and then next to him is just like a younger looking fellow. His head is a lot more like his dad has a wide head. His comes as a little, and then hair kind of swept back, and he has a big scar across one. The idea that this is Tobin. Son.
Gonna check around the statue of Tobin Senior.
Perfect.
Are there any characteristics like earrings or same haircut or anything very similar between the two?
Roll an investigation check. We'll start with Brandon and then.
Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking crit fail.
Oh shit.
Oh, no. Alright, cool.
All right.
Finding shit out, yo.
Oh yeah, and I was assisting you, so go ahead and take advantage on yours. This guy.
Okay. Boop. Yeah.
All right. So. All right. Well, that's okay. So investigating thing. Wonder Trundle, you as you're looking at them, you're like you notice that each of them is holding the same sword, and it's in most of them it's drawn and but it's mainly held ceremonially in front of them, whereas
Ceremoniously?
I don't know.
Ceremoniously?
In a ceremony-like fashion.
Ceremonious.
Ceremonies.
Right, moving on.
Noble. All right, moving on. But the last two, the sword is sheathed, and instead, in the same hand that would normally hold the sword in front, is reaching out. And then, let's see, 24. All right, and then while you're investigating, you are kind of looking, and you just get like this arcane inspiration, and you're like, wait a minute. Looking at each statue, like these are and as you're looking, and Sky, while you're looking around you, 21. Good God. So you're also looking at the statues in the rug. The rug, like, also seems a little strange to you. They like kind of step in one's place, and you hear your foot makes a different sound as you step on it. Just
I jump off the rug immediately.
jump off the rug, and then go back to looking at the statues, and you see when the ones with their hand out, you're like, that's almost the exact same size as that coin I found.
Oh, cool. Hey, I have these coins. Should I try it in there?
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can understand what type of magic this is?
I'm gonna lightly jab the rug with my rapier.
Okay.
I rolled low.
So the Arcana check, you don't understand the nature of the magic, but combined with your investigation, you're not sure the type of it, but you get the idea that these are meant as a trap.
Well, hold on there, bud.
Oh,
Hold on with the
You
coin
see
there, bud.
you see something untoward?
You also you see that there's a something to do with sound.
What else is in the room?
There's portraits of various nobles and then wives, and it's just kind of hung along the wall. And then some of the newer ones have a lot more artistic like effort put into them, like they're done in different styles, and then you can tell that if you're looking at them, they've been slowly being replaced by more and more artistic versions of them.
Aradak, bud. Could you take a look at these statues?
Of
See if
course,
there's
I'd be
some-
more than happy to.
That's Aerodeck.
Why not?
It's sick, Aradak. Just deal with it. That's how life works.
Life, huh?
I don't actually see any stuff. Sure, they're meant.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
dude.
they're a trap. We need music. Is there anyone
Something?
have any music instrument?
I do.
Wait. Give me 10 minutes.
Okay. I can hit things.
Interesting, buddy. Sick.
Going over here, and I'm going to ritual cast Liamon's tiny hut.
Okay. So 11 minutes later, boom,
What is
20
that?
foot. You guys see this 20-foot bubble
Oh.
kind of appear.
Real quick, while he's doing that, I'm gonna flip this rug over.
Okay. And then so, as you grab the rug to flip it over, as you pull, it pulls back.
Oh, they got a magic rug. I knew it. What's the
Huh?
rule of killing someone's magic rug?
Don't kill the magic rug. I love magic
I say
rugs.
kill whatever attacks you, and then as you're pulling it back, the statues all start to move.
Did I
Oh,
finish
John, my
Liamon's
sword.
or no?
No, he did it while you were casting it,
Shit.
Dicks.
Kicker.
and
Just
so
wanted
all of
to
them start
check
to
the rug.
all of them start to move, and as the ones who have their sword, they drop their sword and it floats into the air next to them as they get ready to like fight. The other two draw their swords and release them as they also get ready to fight.
Where's the one with its hand out?
So it'll be this one.
Okay.
All right, and then
I-
so with that,
Can I pull out the coin, or is that?
yes, I'll let you pull out the coin real quick, and then we're going to
I'm just gonna show it to him and see what they do.
All right, so you pull out the coin and
Where's that button? Yes.
Oh hell yeah! They're all lined up too.
Yes.
and now you can click on your tokens, and I added that macro back. So, who wants to guide Aradak around?
I'll do it.
Looks like I'm missing initiative.
Jessica,
So,
click your. Yep. There you go.
all right, perfect. And with that, as you're concentrating on the spell, you just hear, and then, and what would you like to do?
Oh, not concentrating anymore. I can tell you that much.
The spell, as you're concentrating, the spell instantly dissipates.
I'm gonna move one down. Come on, we all know what the fuck I'm going to do.
Lightning fuckers!
Although it would help if it was in my list as not just a card. Wouldn't it?
I believe it would.
Either way, you can roll the damage later.
Huh. Ha!
What? No way! All right,
No.
so it's dexterity saving throws. Go and roll the damage while I'm doing the.
8d6.
Ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't.
$18?
Those D. No, D6s?
What's your spell DC?
15.
15. Okay, so
2 of the armors make it, the rest don't.
save. Oh. So as you round the corner and you all see Renly jump out and you see his imp on his shoulder. Yeah! Hey, let's fuck him in the face! And then boom! This lightning bolt bursts out from his hands and you see all of the swords just clatter to the ground.
Now that I like. See, I just like magic. I think it's great.
And then as you're saying that, one of the armors steps forward.
I'm not done yet! I'm
Oh.
not done yet!
Sorry.
Yeah, get him.
Run away!
The fuck? Oh, yeah.
I'm a squishy wizard. I'm not getting in the middle of this.
Smart.
Oh no,
Smart.
I know the playbook.
And so as you say you love magic, one of the Armor steps forward. Punches you twice. 7
boy.
probably misses, but the 18 probably hits.
Yeah.
Take 5 bludgeoning damage as the steps are managed to you manage to flip around, the other one you almost get it in time, but then it hits you just kind of like right across the shoulder as it's coming down. And then the other one. Go ahead.
Do I not have Hellish Rebuke?
You do.
Yes,
Or
you
no,
do.
you have a different bloodline. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Which tiefling
Okay.
trait
No,
did
no,
you
I
take?
think I got the ones. I have 2 smites that I think I wanted to just
Yeah.
check if I had. Okay, cool.
You still might have Hellish Baruch. Check D&D Beyond. If you do, we'll add it in a second, as the other one's going to attack, well, me, Maraxiodor, so. And neither, as one, like the first one, you see me dodge out of the way, and the second one, as he goes to hit, you just see me squint my eyes, and then hits like this invisible barrier in front of me, and I kind of smile.
Oh, which one aimed at you?
This one.
This one?
Yep, that's it.
I'm gonna make a sentinel attack against him.
Roll it.
I can do that, right?
Yep.
Just... Cool. Hit it with my rapier of wounding.
13 does not hit.
Damn.
And then the last one is going to... you two.
Nope. Yeah.
More bludgeoning. As he runs through like tink tink, and this is the one of the Duke's son as he like swings once and then swings again and manages to catch you with the second hit. Razzie, you're up.
Die!
Run up. And I swing it.
This one.
Roll it.
I have my shield up, so I'm gonna swing long sword. Oh, Jesus.
As you go to swing, it just misses and tink. You cut like a big chip out of the stone underneath.
I'm gonna swing again because I have 2 attacks. Jesus Christ!
And this time,
Wow! Bummer!
this time you strike again, and as you're bringing it down, it almost hits in the same spot. But because the stone is chipped, now your sword went kind of deeper into the ground and it's kind of stuck there. And you're like, oh no, oh god.
Hang on. Let's see. As a bonus action. Let's see. On. Can channel divinity. Huh?
Whoever's
Well-
piloting our deck is on deck.
Hang on, if I use my bonus action, I can utter a vow of enmity against a creature I can see within 10 feet of me. I gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. Oh shit. There is nothing effective I can do, is there?
Nope, not really.
Fuck.
Get that character sheet, bud.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Bonus action Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that's all.
Who are
I
you
got.
hunter marking?
This dude.
Hunter's marked. All right. Oops, I accidentally rolled Shield 0 separately. So he goes on your turn, since he's a non-attack.
Yeah, no, he just came with me and hid, and you gave me the wrong character sheet.
Did?
Yep. You gave me Justice like it's the normal game. Now you need Aerodac.
Oh! JK.
Surprise!
Hello.
Dick.
Alright, Aerodead.
Oh, I need to actually hit it first. But it's marked.
Okay, go and mark out. Don't forget to mark off your spell. There we go.
Alrighty. Let's see what this fucker can do.
Now I just need to actively add my spells, which I keep forgetting to fucking do.
What is this? How is this a wizard? Oh god, most of her spells aren't in here. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Also, don't forget I have pack tactics. So.
That's great. Yeah, most of her spells are not in here.
Oh, okay. Roll another attack at advantage then.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because you have a ally next to you. Roll.
Oh,
Advantage.
hey. On
So you
both?
absorb 2 1s in one attack. Go and roll another attack. 1 2 hits.
There
roll
we
the damage,
go.
and we'll take the 5 from the hunter's mark, saying you did it in between attacks. Oh yeah. All right, and then so as you're swiping, you mess the first one. It sticks in the floor. You pull up your hand with the shield on it, and you just kind of trace in the air, and then you see he starts to glow in different points in your eyes. You're like, there, wham, and you hit it up in between into the armor plates, and then kind of slash down as the armor kind of rocks back, and then.
Okay, so I just need to remember to switch over to advantage instead.
Yeah, just go and roll with advantage from here. We'll say, just switch it to advantage from. All right.
If for some reason you don't have it, we'll just take the first roll. That's usually the easiest
Exactly.
way to do it.
Exactly.
Aerodac's gonna do the only offensive maneuver that they have in
Firebolt?
their spellbook at the moment,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
and miss horribly, and run away.
And you see Aerodac
Did
kind of fires a firebolt, and then it just completely misses and hits one of the paintings that starts to like light up a little bit. Then as you turn back to see, like, what the fuck? Aerodac is booking it for the door and hiding behind a statue.
If only the spellbook was laid out appropriately, this would be fine.
Sky, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy. This guy right here with my rapier.
Perfect.
Hit that guy right there.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then he's got 1 wound.
Which one? Ping it again.
The hunter's marked one.
Perfect. Okay.
He has,
Okay.
and then
the statue is
Uh-huh.
looking kind of broken, and like as it's breaking out, the hand is like reaching for you.
Did
Wait,
you roll
which one is
initiative for the rug?
Say it's at initiative. I'll roll 2 anyway.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm gonna hit this guy now.
Perfect. Hits.
And I'm gonna burn a key point for stunning strike. When you hit with a melee attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a con saving throw.
Perfect. All right, and so as you
DC 12.
stab into it, and you feel your key flow through you, and it suddenly hits into a wall as you get there. You're like, oh no, it's animated. It doesn't have any key to manipulate. You can't get the stunning strike off.
It can't be stunned?
It
Is
is
that like
it
at
is
all?
immune to be. It's a paralyzation, right?
I don't know. It just says stunned.
Key points generally only work on living creatures.
I
Let's
have
take
no
a
idea.
look.
I've never played a fucking monk before. That's
Oh
alright.
no, stunned is a different condition,
Okay, cool.
which it is not immune to. Okay.
Yay.
All right,
Cool,
uh,
stun that
so-
bitch.
What's the saving throw?
This one's stunned.
Con 12.
DC 12. I'll
Rolls a
check.
15. Does not end up going through.
Fucking hate shit like that.
All right, and then is that
Then as my bonus action, I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows, and I'm gonna kick the shit out of this guy in front of me.
perfect? All right. Go roll.
So
Doesn't
two
stunning
unarmed
strike take up your
strikes.
bonus action?
Yeah, so I could just make a regular.
Yes, you got 2 attacks and a bonus
Shit.
action. So
What a worthless fucking move. All right.
mate.
When it
Nah,
hits,
it's
it's very
fucking
good, dude.
It's super good when it hits.
Whatever, I'm gonna die before that happens. If I move, I'll open up to like 3 different fucking
Mm-hmm.
balls. All right, I guess I'm done.
All right, so Maraxidor is going to cast Chaos Bolt. 18 hits.
Isn't it the
Eight.
rug? For...
Huh?
Doesn't the rug go for him?
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit. Never mind. We'll do that in a second. So the rug is going to here, and it is going to. Oh, dude, can't do. Try to smother the young paladin. So
No, Carpet of Doom!
I need to hit with. It has to hit. So a 12. Does that hit?
Nope.
All right. So as the carpet kind of like slithers across the floor from you, and it like flops up like a cobra and goes to flop over you. You just get your shield under it, and then you burst out of it as it flips back and kind of rolls up a little bit, and then rolls out into a snake form in front of you.
No, carpets are friends!
Does that mean I can make a sentinel attack against it?
Yes, because your turn has happened since your reaction, so you can make another reaction and attack it since it attacks somebody new.
Right, I'm gonna hit it with this fucking sword.
That hits.
Then I'm gonna also. I don't know if I can actually. Can I pour Searing Smite into it?
Searing Smite, you have to cast this bonus action before you hit. It's not like the other Paladin Smites. Like there are spells where you have to like add it on as a bonus action and then hit somebody with it.
All right,
So-
I'm just gonna pop the type in here. Next.
Yeah, if you see it, it should say casting action, one bonus action. Less than 10.
Fucking worthless. All right.
Alright, so that'll end the rug's turn as he still got a good slice on. As it rears back, you kind of get up there, you cut like a corner, and the tassel falls off and slays on the ground, inert. Then Chaos Bolt, threw it out, so I got a 8. 4 and a 3, so 7 damage to this one. And to twin that spell, so I'm attacking the one next to him and roll 2d. Okay, 11. And so like the one next to me, next to Maraxidor, you see him. He like releases this multicolored, this bolt of like this rainbow energy that keeps shifting as it hits, and then as it hits into one, it kind of rocks back, and then he releases another one, and it hits into the statue of the older Duke Father, and it explodes into bits. And then Maraxidor is going to. He's gonna. Sorry. Yeah, he has weird bonus actions that I need.
Weird bonus actions.
They're so weird and so bonusy. Okay, and then that's it for now. That brings us back to Renlin.
Ah. I know. I just make all the names that are hard for you to pronounce. It's great. We are going to 2 at the rug, 1 at the worst looking armor, I believe. Ha! It's gonna be great if they all miss. Entirely possible with 14s.
You never know. Stranger Things.
Ow.
Did we lose Ty?
No, I'm here. So the rug hits, and then the other 2 miss.
Well, 2 were at the rug, 1 was at an armor.
Oh, okay. Then the first 2 hit, and the armor is unaffected. And then, anything else you wish to do?
I don't really have bonus actions, man.
Okay. It'll be the animated armor's turn. And so they are going to try to punch the small paladin.
Aye!
Let's go. Slam. 8 and 14 probably miss.
You missed, Scrap Lord!
And the other one's going to attack Maraxidor and also miss. Wow. These are not good rolls. All right, cool. Well, that's that for the animated armor's turn.
She'll learn to attack from your drunken mom, who's disappointed in you constantly and won't ever give you the affection you deserve.
Oddly specific
Figure it
there, bud. All right, go ahead, Razzie.
If I ever figure out you hit me.
Alright, I'm swinging with advantage!
Hit it. Who are you attacking?
That's what I'm talking about.
What are you hitting?
Is it?
What are you hitting?
You know what you're hitting.
I'm hitting the Hunter's Marked one!
Okay, perfect. And then and then go and roll your Hunter's Mark damage.
Because he's Hunter Marked. Bam!
And like as Razzie yells out, she just does a swipe up, and you see the blade catches, and then as it slides across, this kind of light trail follows, and then it bursts the top half of the statue backwards.
Righteous Fury!
I swing my sword back around to get the carpet.
Hit it.
This is for not matching the drapes.
You fucking 21 will hit. Hold that, beautiful.
Huzzah!
Perfect. And just because we're playing temporary characters, did you move your Hunter's Mark over?
I did!
All right, go roll your Hunter's Mark damage.
Huzzah!
Damn, dude. And you see as the statue explodes, she just starts in on this rug, and it's like she carves like in a big arc, and you see it just like kind of opens, and the stitching is like kind of falling apart and trying to pull back together as it kind of wriggles around. I'll bring us to Aerodac.
I warned you, friend!
I think Aerodac's probably going to do the same flame bolt because that's
Alright.
that's the only spell she has, right? Or he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
firebolt. Sorry, I had to reconnect to chat. It broke.
Okay, yeah, go and choose a target, fire your firebolt. However
To the
many-
carpet!
carpet. 13, that will hit.
Nice.
Carpet!
And
Carpet DM.
as you see, as everybody who's engaged, you just hear this, there it is, bang, and then you see this fire bolt just hit into the center of the rug, and then the flames start to just consume it outwards as it kind of struggles around until it falls into ash.
Poor friend!
Sky,
All right, I guess I'll hit the last guy left.
ouch it, hits.
Bam, itty bam.
Dose wounds.
Boom,
Huh?
diggy, 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 diggy. Up chuck the boogie.
All with the bot. Bang to bang, diggy diggy.
Isn't that dose wounds?
That is 2 wounds.
That's 2 for him. And then I'm just gonna
Oh, wait
kick
a
him.
minute. He had a wound before. Oh, go and kick him.
No, he didn't have
Okay, so
that was the other one.
I kicked
Don't
him,
know.
sir.
Kick
That definitely hits.
Oh, boy.
And like as you're like sing sing, and then you just as you just do this like straight kick right in the head, pops off of the statue, and it stops
This
moving.
is Sparta!
I'm not smart, but I'm strong.
And, all this broken down and burned to the ground, you do see it appears to be a trap door that was underneath.
There's always one in there.
As a crazed paladin who's a little overeager, I am going to run up and just like smash the door with my long sword.
Strength check.
Whoa!
I just straight up strength.
Just straight strength check. It starts to break in just a little bit, but it's still like got a bar across the back, and the you can see as you hit it, as it rocks, there's a bar across the front of it.
One more.
Okay, go and roll it. And then you're like, ah! And like this time you pull up as you're pulling up your sword, you're like, wait, and then you jam your sword through your shield, and then hold it, and then like hammer, just bam! The door is open, and you see below it a tunnel. And
Sorry, you cut out when you said below
Yeah, you
it.
cut out when
below
you
it,
see
you
below.
see a tunnel that is fairly crafted. It has stonework, and it is smooth.
Ooh! Dark tunnel! I can see his darkness!
Somebody's gonna have to explain this to the butler, bud.
Dungeon crawling!
Oh,
Yay!
I look
And
at
I
Varaxiador.
scurry down there.
Lord. Wait, come back!
Just like, this is my shit.
So I now
we have to
regret
go.
giving that badge, since now it is the city's responsibility. Might as well have to.
Fucking figure it out, bud.
Yeah, fucking
I'm
figure it
feeling I
out.
know why you're on the night shift all the time, huh? Oh man, they said this job be weird.
Zahir
I had
comes
no idea.
bounding after me.
All right, let's go. I jump in. Want to be on day shift, little sass. You gotta like fall off his box back, and then so
Everyone's here.
While we're going down, I am going to use my Pearl of Power to upgrade my 3rd level spell slot that I used.
perfect. Go ahead and mark it back. Mark it as
Voice
used.
Pearl of Power, bro.
Oh, so.
Dungeon crawling is my favorite. It's the bestest there ever
I'm not gonna
was.
lie, I was not expecting a dungeon down here. I mean, anyone else surprised by this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's so homey.
Eventually, you
man,
come
is this
to a
sewer?
ladder, and it smells
Ah.
awful.
Aw, man.
Oh, this smells like home. Oh,
Your
it's so
home
good.
smells like shit. Like
Don't
literally.
judge your home.
And no, it's
I
fine if
didn't
you
mean
do.
to
I'm
click
just
that.
stating a fact right here, man. It smells like shit, literally.
Well, I mean,
Do you not smell
smells
that?
like
Is that just-
human.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that does smell like shit.
Actually, can I use that to like?
Yeah, just
Put a
hold it in front
different
of your
smell?
face. Yeah, you can
Just
hold
like-
a smell in front of your
No.
face by.
It's not poop. It's not poop. It's great. That smell. Everything's fine. This isn't poop.
Alright, so you guys make your way, and then you see a ladder leading down into a Sanita marching order.
Hey, Ripley.
Yes, I go first.
I'll go right behind
Are you in
Paladin.
the back? You lover, not a fighter.
I mean, it's only a wild animal, of course.
Lover, not a fighter.
That's between y'all. Not something I need to know.
Me and the elf are gonna try to stick more towards
Not
the middle.
100% sure you're not breaking any laws with that.
Alright,
What that mean?
so. You can go north or south. See from here. Actually.
I try to use my sniffer. Get an idea.
Alright, roll a perception check at disadvantage, because it is a strong smell here.
Perception.
There's just too much smell in this area to get an idea. Waft of it.
How about visual acuity?
What replaced dungeoneering?
It's just generally like perception, investigation, stuff like that.
Okay.
It got split up into a few things.
I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna look around for any footprints or any disturbed, gross, just a path, anything that looks like someone's been walking.
Maraxiro will help you, so you can have.
I don't need him today, huh?
Alright. And then, so as you're looking around, well, you see the Paladin.
I don't think
And
that's
then,
gonna work today.
As you're looking through, you do see a cross, because you have night vision, dark vision.
yes.
Okay.
We all do.
We all do.
Everyone
That's right.
does.
That's right.
Everybody
yeah.
does.
Hell, even the
Literally
pets have it.
everybody.
Even the pets have dark vision. Looking across, you see some like disturbed
That's your fucking ass, I do, bud.
slime and everything across from the bridge that you see. See some disturbance here, like somebody might have slipped in slime.
Oh, looks like someone had a bad day over there. Paladin.
Edit, I shall. And I walk over.
I'm going to attempt to bribe Shorziel with 3 darts to invisibly go ahead and look around.
3 in my
I
mouth at the
look
same
around.
time. What am I, your mom? And when she's late for rent?
No, it turns out at least I make money. And then he fucking disappears. And then you scouts ahead. Do you want to be watching through his eyes?
Figure it out.
No, but don't we have that telepathic bond thing?
Yes, yeah, you
anyways?
can still talk to him and everything.
Yeah, I'll just talk. I don't want to fucking.
He's flying. He's like, "The fucking grave
See
here.
shit.
It's fucking bullshit." And he kind of like, then he keeps flying. He's like, "Oh, "There's another way to go up here." Looks like longer, less, no grates or anything of that bullshit. Where should I go?
Can you,
I'm just
can you
doing it
get
right
through
now
the
for
grate, bud?
Where's I gonna get through the grate, bud? Kind of like,
Look on the other side of the fucking grate, bud.
go and roll an investigation check for, Stu.
Before we get too far afield, can we see what we already
what
saw
do I see?
first?
Sure. Yeah, so as you guys are looking around, you see that, like, it's kind of like a thicker green slime, and somebody slipped on it. It's hard to tell, like, who or what they were. They were kind of... It
Kinda
looks like
21,
they were
right?
fairly clumsy and larger. You get the idea that they weren't wearing any shoes down here.
Oh, that's gross.
And then,
No shoesies. No good in two shoes down
And,
here.
with the 21, you get the idea they weighed a lot for a human, I should say. Then,
Oh man, there's more statues down here. I bet you money, huh? Got them feet that look like normal feet, way too much. That's a statue, I tell you what.
And as Shorzeal's flying around, it's find that there's a spike trap. So he's kind of like looking around. He's like, he taps the ground a little bit, and then like these tiles just kind of break loose and fall into this spike pit. And he's like, you fucking look at that!
I can't see what you're talking about.
You're not supposed to. It's me.
Yeah, Brandon.
But I
Okay.
can see from this distance, right?
You can see
But
through the
I-
grates. You just see him tap the floor and then look surprised. You hear some Everybody hears like some clattering.
Oh!
I'm
Yup.
going to share the fact that there are traps about, and that we should proceed cautiously. And possibly look for traps.
Okay!
And I'm going to call the imp back. Because
I tap with my toesies as I walk forward very lightly.
now I'm going to ask him for 2 more darts to go south.
Is there a...
You're lucky I'm addicted to these things. And he flies south. So he sees like there's... He keeps... go and roll another investigation check.
Just a straight D20 for that asshole.
And this time
Wish
he
I could
fly-
leave for smokes like your dad instead of having to rely on you for him.
That's a good one. As he's flying down, he doesn't see much of anything. He just sees another pathway. Sludge him.
I'm gonna try to go up higher.
How far
Alright.
do you want him to go?
That's about it.
I'm gonna try to go up higher up here.
So go and you. Alright, so go ahead and investigation check.
Not perception.
Well, what are you trying to find? What do you?
I just want to see what I notice around the area, like if I'm hearing or seeing anything,
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
which is nothing.
Nothing.
See nothing. Nothing.
It's weird. It hasn't come across mine.
Yeah, she got a 4.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. You don't. It's super. Like as you're starting to as you kind of you lean down close to the floor, and then all of a sudden it comes a little too powerful for you as the smell, and you kind of blink a little bit, and your eyes get a little teary.
Is that the direction that the steps we found are?
The steps do seem to be going that direction.
Okay, cool.
But there is a hallway down here too.
Hey,
But just traps, bud.
did the demon see anything about his grate?
Trap, bud.
Oh.
There's a
I
higher
think
spot
it's,
up here.
Is there a way to disarm traps? What do we disarm
So
traps?
it depends on the kind of trap. So you have to, if you can see the trap, then you try to disarm it. This one, it's just a pit trap. So he loosened the tiles that fell into it. So you just have to make your way around the.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the pit and
Okay,
because I just
there's a big metal grate in your way. He had to fly through because he's small.
Okay. Is there any? Well, all right. I'll leave it alone for now. I'll just follow the paladin.
Okay.
For the
You wanna-
moment.
Okay. So all right, perfect. So
I mean, I was. Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
follow-
inspect
I'll
it.
follow-
I'm just gonna investigate the grate.
okay.
See if
go
there's
ahead
any markings or anything on it. Fuck yeah.
So as you're kind of searching, looking around it, you do notice that it looks like things have passed, a lot of small things have passed through this grate. Like, but it's weird because normally you'd expect them to pass low, but it looks like they are passing up even as high up as like 5 feet up. At least-
Huh. It looks like our little demo friend wasn't the only one to fly through here. That's weird. Is there any way to check for like, do demons leave behind anything when they scrape on the walls or anything?
Not really. No, they don't have. They're not like ghosts in ectoplasm.
Okay. But yeah, but it's okay. So just small, worn up top. All right. I just tell everyone.
Let me try to go up here.
I'm gonna follow the paladin, but check for traps.
Okay.
All
Paladin.
right, but be careful. I think we should. Well,
There's a way
consider.
around, I think.
Alright. But the gate's not. Is the gate super stuck in place?
You try. You really. It's not like super stuck. You get the idea that you could probably slide it into its home, if you could figure out how to unlock it, or even just break it and do the same thing.
Is there a lock anywhere?
Do you see kind of like this little, like this lock kind of off to one side? It's kind of like dug into the stone a little bit, and just like there's a bit sticking out where you can put a key in.
Keep an eye out for a key. There might be one that could take us down here. I could also break the door if we need.
So can I, but let's walk around the easy way.
I don't
Maybe
think
more
they go
quiet,
the.
bud.
I'm not sure they go the same place. Most people don't put a door where a hallway will lead. You know.
Shh. Okay, I quiet.
Alright, we'll follow you for now, huh? Just remember the door.
Remembered.
And then, so who's investigating for traps?
Let's investigate. I investigate.
Wrong character, but right character sheet. So
I investigate badly.
Okay.
Oh, not badly.
So okay, so as all of you are kind of like creeping along, let's see how far is everybody's.
60 feet for me.
I stay about 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet behind the paladin.
So
I was just talking about my dark vision.
yeah, as you
The
guys are.
fucking imp has 120 feet of dark vision.
So do I.
Jesus, dick.
So you guys do see as you're looking up, there is a spiked kind of great thing hanging above the ceiling as you over that corner.
Where?
I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow and shoot it. Because it's probably
Okay,
a trap,
go to
right?
roll.
Oh, okay. Is this a rope it's hanging off of?
Yes, yeah, it's tied up to the ceiling, so you can fire it at the. Go and roll an attack with your crossbow.
All right, everyone. 1 sec. I'm gonna try and trigger this.
And as you go to
Damn near took my own foot off, man.
as you go to fire, you're like you hold it up and you're like, and then you're like, as you go to fire, you're like, phew, and it kind of jams into there, and then you realize you
Oh,
loaded it
crying
a
out
little bit
loud.
wrong, and it like shatters and splinters in front of you. And you're like,
Oh, standard issue, man. That'll give you the best.
I'm gonna try my blowgun.
okay, roll an
All
attack
right.
with your blowgun. You don't. You have to take away your +5 because you're not proficient with blowguns. So, and yet, as you go to blow it,
First aim
it
with
finally
that.
goes out, and then just. ting, 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 ting.
I
lungs-
know, I'm just gonna
you're
try
like-
my javelin.
You get the
Does
idea
anybody
your
have
lungs
any
might not
booze
be big
bud?
enough.
Can we get a mage up here? Shoot this
Anybody have
with
any
a
booze,
fire.
bud?
Oh,
Booze? Booze. Hey, booze.
I don't have any on me, huh? What about you, Maraxidor? You seem like you might have some on you at any given moment.
Hold on.
God damn it.
Maraxidor just fires and hits it directly and burns it
Wait,
down.
you're not spending a spell slot on that, are you?
Cantrip.
No, fireball's a cantrip.
Cantrip. That's what I thought.
Holy shit! Did you see the damage?
Yeah!
What the fuck? He rolled 3 9s, a 10, and a 3.
Yeah,
Fuck's
fireball's
sake.
mean, man.
Jesus.
yeah.
Okay, so as it hits at the rope, it just and it and then it just and it lands and is still on fire. But now as
You put out the fire now.
oh good.
I've done my part.
Damn it.
No, I don't.
Compressidigitation can take out fire, right?
Yeah, you can snuff fire. So
Cool.
Raxidor starts
I don't have it.
starts putting it out with prestidigitation. I assume.
I'll do it
assisted.
too.
So, spellcasters
Nice.
all work in tandem to put it out.
Oops, sorry, wrong one.
It's gonna make the fire worse with that one.
No, I can dim or change the color.
It's true.
So I can kind of.
I
help.
made it green.
All right, so your trap is disarmed and it's can now.
Continue onward.
All right. On we go.
As you guys move forward, can I get a perception checks?
Perception or investigation?
These will be just perception for now, unless you want to keep inspecting for traps.
I
I'm
definitely
gonna
do.
keep doing the traps.
Okay.
I go, dude. You being an asshole,
All right.
Yeah,
So
he's a kitten.
fucker.
as investigating, you guys don't see any other like pressure plates or anything like that. It seems to be kind of more smoother sailing. And then Razzie, you're kind of going ahead. You just sort of hear this.
I hear whoosh. Water whoosh.
All right, that's got to be a good sign, huh? That's
Oh no.
you're a paladin, right? Yo, can a paladin turn water into holy water? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are demons down here, which we're most likely to run into, I think maybe if we find some water, we should bless it.
Well, can you turn shit into wine?
I can't, but I'm not a religious type, you see.
Let's keep going with that.
Take sewer water and make it holy. It's not easy as it sounds.
And as you're grumbling, you kind of make your way up. All right, and then from the swishing, you see
Oh
as
shit.
you round the corner. What's your
Are
dark
we
vision
supposed to
goes
see
up.
that guy?
Yep.
I have 60 feet of dark vision, so.
Go ahead and see. 60 feet there. Now everybody should be able to see close to. So you have 60. Okay, 60 on you. There we go. You should all be able to see for your how far your dark vision goes. You go 60 as well, correct, Brandon?
Yes, but the imps goes 120.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, how far does mine go?
I'll find out. for you in a
Standard
second.
is 60.
Yeah, unless you have
So we
superior
should-
dark vision like me, it's standard.
So we can see this thing.
All right, perfect. So yeah, as you rush around, you see this kind of stitched together horror of it's like this skin and everything around it, and you see it's just kind of like, and it picks up rats and throws it and is just putting them into its mouth without even chewing as it's kind of looking around and just in the middle of this whirlpool around it. And then as you see Askai go to sneak, he just you look down and you've stepped on this giant beetle that popped, and then with that. It just it looks up.
Old person.
Everybody to old person. All right. Well, let's.
Oh, never mind. Technically, it's not prepared.
Okay.
Damn.
Why don't you go ahead and roll your initiativos?
Really bad at being a monk.
Why? Why do you say that? You fucking ruined.
I would put the imp there,
Yeah.
even though I rolled as the right person.
it's
It's fine.
It's fine.
9/11 either way. We'll figure it out.
You got to
Fucking
share
figure it
initiative
out.
anyway.
All right.
fucking figure it out.
Fucking figure it out. Okay, so and it's gonna go first. So. Seems to just be like
Man, I wish we had a healer. Paladins heal. Yeah, we'll be alright. We'll be
Okay.
alright.
it starts to make its way. So it can make it's its turn. Razzie?
Gesundheit. Gesundheit again.
Jesse, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just looking.
That boy in the dick. Turned his junk as a speed bag.
Yeah! I run forward and I go to beat it with my
I've never
sword
seen
and
someone
shield.
made entirely out of nutsacks before. Figure it out.
Alright, roll your attacks.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay.
What? Oh, did we lose Jess?
No! Give me a second.
Oh.
Her mic is
Okay.
stupid far away from her mouth.
Alright.
Well, I just saw her character disappear from
Alright, give me a
Roll20,
sec.
so I was like, uh-oh.
Are you having trouble, like, is it tech problems?
I'm trying to think of something.
Okay, well, just come on quickly. You got 6 seconds. Just do whatever you.
Okay. Hang on. I'm going to move.
And then
Do I have to be like within
5 feet
like
to hit
right
it. Yeah.
next to him in order to hit him?
Yeah, you have a 5-foot reach on your weapon.
I do have a 5-foot reach, so I can be that far away and hit him.
Yeah, you're right next to him. You have the 5-foot square,
Yeah.
so you have to be next to him to hit him.
I,
you can hit him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be right there, and I'm just gonna smack him. Then I'm not
Hit
gonna get creative. All right. There's that one. Does that hit?
Sorry,
What was that?
I'm lagging
It
behind.
didn't
What'd you
come
roll?
through.
Huh?
It didn't
you
come
roll?
Your
through.
roll didn't come through.
14.
14 hits. Go and roll damage. Wait, where are you going?
11 plus
Your connection
2.
to the server has been interrupted. Anything you do right now will attempt to send you back when you go back online. Refresh the page, dear.
Ah, okay.
There's a big red box at the top saying, "Oh, you're out of sync."
Oh, that's funny.
Fuck.
The joys of the internet.
So I got an 11.
11 hits.
11 for the damage?
Yeah, 11 for damage.
14
plus
for hit,
2.
11 for damage,
Perfect.
11 plus 2.
Plus 2 because I'm in
Dueling.
melee and dueling.
Perfect.
And then
And as you swipe across it, the blade digging into its flesh, part of it pops open, and this swarm of beetles land, and they're kind of milling about next to it now.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Perfect.
Can I hit them? Oh, the bug's a creature?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
18 hits. Roll the
Okay.
damage. Perfect. And then the other, as you slash
Bonus
the other
action,
way.
Hunter's Mark.
So, and as you hit him the other way, a bunch of rats burst out and are swarming up next to it.
Need fire.
All right, and then it's now Hunter's marked.
Yeah.
And so that's action, movement, action, bonus action. Do you want to use any more of your movement, or gonna set in?
I'm pretty set in.
Perfect. All right, Askai, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna flip up in here for pow, right next to this guy. I'm gonna hit the big guy with my rapier.
Perfect. Roll it.
Pack
10 hits.
Tactics. So now I have pack.
And this time I'm going to use Smearing Smite.
Searing
Smite.
Searing.
Searing.
Smite.
Son of a bitch.
So,
Okay, so you cast it as a bonus action, and now your second attack, you roll to hit to see if you hit it, and then then the smite goes off.
Oh, don't forget
So
the
roll your
extra
next
damage
attack.
I have on that second attack.
Of course.
fucking paladin shit. But here's the thing. I want the Searing Smite to hit the main guy, and then my second attack I'm gonna squish some of these fucking ads.
All right, we'll do it now. Next time, remember to cast it before you roll your attack. So go ahead and we'll take it
So
off
it's
of this, and then
5 damage.
so and as you hit it again, like it's starting to like fold down a little bit as snakes escape out the armpit wound that you gave it.
And it should be on fire, right?
Oh, it's a Constitution saving throw. 23. It is fine.
Deals an extra 1d6 fire damage and causes the target to ignite in flames.
Yeah, but it's a
It-
Constitution DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
At the start of its turn, at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a
The spell
Constitution
didn't
saving
take.
throw. It doesn't say that it needs to do that to take.
See, the attack
That's
deals
what I'm trying to
What's the
say.
actual spell in there?
at the start.
Words.
Hold on. Description on.
I don't hear the music.
Alright, so White Hops did start of each turn. Yep, okay, it does
Yeah.
seem to take the damage. The target, a creature within 5 feet, uses an action. Okay, so it is on fire! And roll your extra. The extra damage was that 5, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright. This motherfucker.
It's-
So as you slice across it and these snakes escape, there's this right where you could have crossed, it just starts to. The flesh catches. It smells.
And it has a wound now.
Let's see, come on. So there's gotta be on. All right, it's on fire and it has a wound. It's not having a good time. And your second attack, who do you want to?
Do I get advantage on my attack? Or is that just because she has pack tactics?
That's just because she has pack tech.
Okay. I'm gonna this group of rats right next to me. I'm gonna just shank them. 23.
20.
Does
Yeah,
it-
that hits the swarm of rats.
11 damage.
11 damage as you as you swipe and it lights on fire and you kind of step back for a second and then you just lunge forward and as you stab into the rats you just you pull back and you've shish kebab like 8 and you flick them off your sword real quick as they're did some good damage to that. All right. Shorziel, you move your human around.
It's technically both
Yeah, it's both.
Relin and Eridak, because Eridak had the 9, but Relin had an 11.
Oh,
It overrode it. I
Okay.
don't know why.
all right. We'll put it back to 11.
Did the music stop for everybody else?
Nope.
No, still going.
Roll 20 is being weird tonight.
Thanks.
All right, so here should have worked. 11 for.
Nope, he had the 9. I had
Oh,
the
he had the
11.
9. Okay.
Doesn't matter. It's the same effectively.
There we go. All right. So go ahead and do turn. Go ahead and do.
The big boy! Sharziel gets to try to fucking make him laugh.
All right. And roll.
No, it's Tasha's hideous laughter.
It's not.
Well, that's because my shit's being weird.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
And what does it technically do? Is it a?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Got it. Yeah, so as Shorziel's like, never seen a creature made entirely out of ball sacks before.
You're right. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to.
I made a wisdom save? Jesus.
I know.
Christ.
I
That's
would not have expected that either.
entirely disturbing.
I mean, there is such a thing as being too dumb to be insulted.
It is also seems to be rather caught up in the being on fire and swatting at the air and doesn't seem to really hear Shorziel.
It's fair, but I'm now going to back the fuck up again. And Eridak will come out. Freak out because I hit the wrong fucking button. Only offensive spell known to man.
Hit it.
Apparently. If that's not syncing over, it was a 23 to hit and 7 damage.
7 damage. Who are you firing at?
Big boy.
And he's on fire. He's just like swiping around on fire, and then another bit of fire hits in the neck and pops out the back, and is starting to like look more like a bag of flesh, more than having an actual form to it.
And Eridak will also back the fuck up.
So I
The squishy dance.
The squishy dance. Raxidor is going to cast Hunger of Dar. Shit.
That's a cool name. What does that do?
Oh, does it not say?
Oh, it says.
Go ahead and
Open the
read it out loud
gateway
while I am.
to
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered at a point lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. Creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space. The area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. God damn.
Oh, goddamn. Dude.
All right. And so let's see, what is the
Thought it was
let's see,
about to be four.
dexterity saving throws from all of these things?
Bye. Think you'll move. Now you're on fire. Now you're cold. It's like a dang old song of fire and ice right here.
That's annoying.
Hopefully with a better ending.
Nope.
I mean, D&D is involved.
God damn it.
Kinda hate you right now.
Why? Because he's right?
Yeah. Well, no, because he's associating D&D with those
D&D.
douche.
I don't make the rules about douche and
everybody?
doucher.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I don't think any of them made it. Holy shit. Nope, one did. The swarm of rats made it. Okay. And then they take 2d6.
Cold.
So,
It's so cold.
Hold me. I'm so cold.
I'm
I'm so cold.
am I gonna die? Am I gonna die right now?
oh my god. And as a bonus action, he's going to melt a spell slot to regain some of his sorcery points. All right, and that's it for Exidor.
Sorcery points.
Being us
You
to the
gotta allow-
flesh golem.
How's that what it
Starts his turn in Hunger of Hadar.
And on fire.
And
He only
on
has-
fire! And
roll your fire.
wounded.
Roll your fire damage
I don't know how
and
to
your
do
wound damage, and on top of that, if we all deal 1 point of damage per effect, it dies. So
that.
you just hear this horrible
so-
like.
I just have to check what their wound damage is.
And then
It's-
How does
Doesn't matter.
how
It's
does-
dead.
roll the fire damage anyway.
That's 1d6, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure how fire works. I've never had.
Things that'll
never
take
let
us-
anything
Should
on fire
say
before.
on the thing how much damage it would do.
Oh, 1d6. Okay, cool. Zow! 6!
6, 9. Okay, so the things that seem to be piloting whatever this flesh golem was, we just hear some squeaking and squealing and screaming as we see these strange rats run out the side of it. They seem to have like.
Do we
glowing-
see it, or is it the Hunger of Hadar?
It ran out of the hunger, like in this way, which is not the best way.
Does
but-
that provoke an opportunity attack?
He's not running close enough to anybody. I just rolled a direction for it to run, so. But you see this swarm of rats that all have like brains kind of exposed and running.
Oh, god damn it. Brain rats. Of course.
Yeah, that's not good.
I just have to put them back in the tornado. Okay, go ahead.
It's not good at all. I
Yeah.
don't like any of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Razzie.
Yeah.
What to do?
Murder?
Murder.
Murder. Sex
Attempted murder?
party.
I guess I'm just gonna murder.
Sexy saxophone.
So, got pack tactics. I'm gonna swing.
All right, who are you attacking?
the beetles.
Beetles, that hits.
Get out here, you
13
slimy
slash.
bastard.
And as you just kind of swipe through it, you feel just this glow behind your eyes as you cut through like so many of the beetles. They just popping as you slash through them.
So many.
You're like, yeah, that's about half.
And then I'm gonna swing again.
Swing again. 15 hits.
Did that beautiful damage.
Whoa.
Damn, 25 damage.
And
in
with the
one
rest,
turn.
like as you're swiping down, you jump at the same time, and as you're slashing down on them, you see there's two that are trying to run under you. As you just land on them, crushing them, defeating the
And
Rot Brothers.
I'm going to. Oh, that's not. That's a. Oh, why
Get
isn't that a bonus action? Damn it!
Yes, you'd have too
Oh.
much fun if it was.
If you kill the
Usually
one
it's
next
okay.
to me, I can run after him too. So either way, one of us can get to the brain rats.
Well, I'm going to move.
You're gonna
No.
provoke an opportunity attack, just so you know.
Oh yeah, I'm
The
gonna move
big-ass
over here to
armor,
the
it's
brain
fine.
rats.
Okay.
And that doesn't
Ty, does that
provoke
provoke
an
an
attack.
opportunity?
Yeah, because I moved
Ty?
out of.
Yes. Sorry,
I moved away from the rats.
I'm just trying to find the swarm. There we go. Sorry.
It's cool. If they
There we go.
provoke an opportunity attack, then I can use my fucking sentinel.
They try to bite you. They critical
Jesus
hit
Christ!
you. Take 14 points of piercing damage.
All right, then I hit him with a sentinel attack.
Go and roll your attack. 11 hits.
12
12.
damage.
Holy shit.
Well, and I'm going to Hunter's Mark the brain
And-
rats with
And
my
they're
bonus.
wounded.
You said they're wounded?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus Hunter's Mark the brain rats.
Perfect.
That should be the second wound for the rats as well.
Oh, yeah. And then, so. Right, Alright, and then the swarm of rats, they go next. And roll your wound damage.
6 damage.
And as they're kind of limping, you see like there's like these slashes and wounds on the last remaining rats, and they kind of glow a little bit, and then they just like blood spurts out of the top of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright.
All right, now I'm gonna
Now
run.
it's your turn.
Let's see. Do I have enough to go? Bink.
Yeah,
Alright,
you have
cool.
35
Oh,
feet
the
of movement.
stuff right there.
You can also.
Bam! I just
What about
wanted to
the
go over the
snakes?
bridge.
He's,
The snakes, I'm not within a distance of them, and they're not special snakes. I really want to kill these. I wanna
also,
make
he
sure
would
these
he would
rats
have to
don't
enter
split.
the tentacles to get the
Ah.
snakes.
Oh, yeah. I'll just let the tentacles take care of that one. Then I'm just gonna cut the shit out of these rats.
All right, cut the shit out of those rats.
Bam!
Okay,
Yeah,
Ty,
that
I know where
hits.
this is going.
Bam!
Fucking-
Bam!
Yeah.
And bam again.
Yeah, and then as you cut through them, there's now all of them are down except for there's like one rat who's kind of like standing on top of the bodies, trying to keep afloat, looking
Okay.
around.
So I'm gonna kick him up into the air and then punch him.
Okay, and as you see, this guy just kicks him up in the air and then just whoo, bam, and he punches the rat and it flies across the room and spatters against the wall, completely killed.
I don't like rats. Not a fan.
Tentacles do their bit to the snakes. I will.
No, yeah, I used all my actions.
We roll to see which way the snakes go because everybody else died. And they're currently blind and being attacked by tentacles, and they are just a bunch of snakes. Alright, so
Not
the
too
snakes
smart.
are actually just gonna fucking move over here. And that's all they're gonna do. It's their stupid snakes. Alright, so. Oh crap, they take more damage for not leaving the thing, I believe.
Yep.
Yep, 2d6 acid damage?
Me no. Horrors from
Oh
beyond.
my god.
Bye, snakes.
Bye,
Snakes
snake.
are still slithering. You still hear them slithering around, but it's slithering on top of slithering, and it's pretty gross.
Proud of you,
Alright.
snakes. Still alive over there? Proud of you.
Fucking snakes.
These
Alright,
snakes
you're
want to
up,
live as much.
Brendan. As much as I want to fuck your mom, not at all.
Wish these snakes could figure it out. Tentacles come up, they kill y'all. I fuck your mom. Figure it out.
It's a 3-step process.
3-step process.
As far as I can move. So yeah.
What's that? That's it.
I'm a fucking gnome. I can't move that fast.
Little gnome
Got
legs.
little bitty legs.
I don't think I can see anything, can I?
You can still make an attack at disadvantage. But yeah, he's they're obscured.
Wait, what? I'm not shooting at anything in the Hadar.
Oh, then yeah, everything else is dead.
So. But Shorzeal has more movement. But I also have no idea where everything went, so it's fine.
Oh, is that your turn?
That's his turn, and then his turn is he can move 5 feet more. Cool. Sweet. We're done. Get down here.
Oh, okay. To here, I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver!
Snakes need to make an intelligence saving. They have a -5 to, and almost made it. Holy shit! No, they didn't. And then so they will take psychic damage.
Can you hit that without
It's an
Without having
intelligence
to
save.
see him?
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool as hell.
'cause it's not an attack roll, and plus it's them my tentacles, dude. All right, and then so.
Whoa.
Well, that doesn't mean you can
dude.
see him.
Whoa.
It's
gross.
true,
See through them.
Dude.
Like you can cast darkness and you
Yeah,
can't
but
see.
I know kind of like the general. So that's why I can save things.
By the by, a certain somebody stepped up to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Oh shit, snacks! I forgot. No, I didn't. The snakes had a wound. They? Is when
Yeah,
attacked.
they did.
Okay. Roll the wound
No,
damage.
no, they didn't have any wounds. Sorry, no, I didn't hit the snakes. No, I hit the rats in front of me and they
Okay.
died from the wound.
All right.
The snakes were never near enough to get wounded.
All right. And then is it safe to say everybody's gonna stay away from the tentacles so we can just?
Yeah, totally, dude. No.
All right. And then we just hear some
Fuck those.
wet slapping, and then all of a sudden, the darkness pulls away, and there's just a pile of dead snakes.
Neat. Can I investigate the brain rats?
Sure. Go and roll an investigation check. Help you out. So, you know.
18.
Okay. So as you're looking at like they're kind of like as they're dead, you see that it was mostly magic holding their brain cases in, and now that they're dead, the brains are kind of like sleeping out. They look like normal rats though. You get the idea that something made them this way. Something experience.
I show it to Maraxiodor and tell him.
It's quite strange. Then as you're looking at those, there's like kind of like a flash from the, it's like this kind of like bright energy kind of in the middle of it.
Whip it. I have a whip as a Kensei weapon.
Okay.
Uh,
What do you want to?
no, so it's just a bright light?
Yeah, it like pulsed with a bright light. I thought you meant you were gonna throw the rat at it. Like.
Oh, I could.
I'm gonna whip that rat out.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Just gonna whip that rat. No.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna. I don't know. What is anyone else gonna do anything?
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can deduce whether that was magic or not?
Boy, howdy, and Tea Leaf will help you.
Leaf
Leaf House.
House?
Leaf House. Yeah, Leaf House will assist you so you can take advantage.
House.
Oh god. Still not good.
Uh,
Rolling balls.
Alright, so
That was a 1 and a 2.
the only thing that you're able to glean is that it's definitely magical. There's a point of magic,
Okay.
it seems about 5 feet down, 6 feet down.
I'm gonna try.
Airdex's gonna mage hand and try to grab whatever the fuck's that far down.
And as Leaf, push the hand down, and then the hand instantly just disappears.
Every time with that mage hand. I'm gonna shoot it
With what?
with my hand crossbow.
I have a better
Fire
idea.
away.
A better idea.
Then as you fire into it, you see it flash.
Okay.
Okay, what's your idea?
Is it still on?
It flashed really brightly and then went kind of back to a thing. You get the idea that the bright light had been like kind of you didn't see before because the flesh golem, swarm golem, was standing above it.
I'm
But I
going
did
to use shape water.
Perfect. What do you want to do?
Eat.
I'm going to stop the fucking whirlpool if I can.
Perfect. So as you see, Aradak kind of it pulls out a little bit of water, pops the top, and puts it in his hand, and then he spreads his hand like this, and as the water droplets fly from his hand, they land in the water, and the water stops
I'm
swirling.
sorry, this was actually Relin.
Oh, Relin.
It's-
You see, same thing, but just from Merlin. As it lands, and then all of a sudden, all of the water starts to pull away and stops swirling. And at the bottom, you see, looks to be
Looks to be.
a magical portal.
Oh, fuck's sake. I think that might be the problem right there.
Raxidar throws a rat towards it, and then it flashes brightly.
Ah, no. I ain't going. Portal, can we just dispel this thing and go home?
As much as I wish we could. Us any closer to solving this mystery.
I mean, this is the mystery. It ain't solved, man. Demon come up through this portal,
Demon.
kill the old man. Get on the demon.
We don't know where the sun is still. We gotta go.
Oh, Lord of
What
mercy.
demon?
Alright.
Speaking of.
And then our family demon, man. This is what I thought happened. Remember, I was like, hey, there's something possessing the son and the other son.
Oh yes, I was just wondering if we'd come across the demonite.
I mean, we came across two succubuses. I assume
It's a great
fucking
day for
demons is
hay!
involved.
Jumps in.
Oh my god! Shit, we're responsible for him. Raxidar jumps. Fucking figure it out! And then the imp flies in afterwards.
Man,
I had to do it because
I
Jess's
need
Colbo's not around because she went to poo or something.
The kobold.
and feel some
Jumps in.
dead air and end up getting to some place where we're gonna have some definite dead air. All right, okay.
So
Fine.
everybody is gone in flashes of light.
Oh, I gotta jump in. All right, I
Gotta
jump in.
do it quick because I'm not there, so shape water's gonna end.
That's what I was gonna say. I jump in just in time for the water to not get me.
It starts to close in behind you, but you
Gross.
manage to make it just in time. Yay! You find yourselves on
The other end of the portal.
and as it spits everybody out in kind of like the order that they.
How far are we
How far are you from what?
from falling?
Oh, you're not falling. No.
Okay.
No, you actually, as you jump in, you come like
I had to
walking
think
out of
for
the
this.
portal. You're like, whoa. Alright, and you find yourself in this long hallway. Starziel shrinks down even smaller. Hands on your shoulder, and he's like, impulse control there, bud. Not much.
Fuck yourself, bud.
Don't have the time, bud. Takes at least 2 hours to pull it when you got one my size. Figure
Go
it
feed
out.
the ducks, bud.
Go just
Okay,
distribute some free literature, bud.
Pull your. How many times a day you pull your horn there, bud? She's shy. Ty, I'm just seeing darkness here. Just so you know.
is
Scroll
anybody
down. It's the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
I'm still not seeing. Oh, there it is. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, we're a lot bigger than we were. All right, it's just different. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick, actually, if
Sure.
we're waiting. So.
Go ahead and hit the
Maybe.
restroom, and then we'll be back. Some things ready. Almost done with this one off. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna throw up the beatback screen, and yeah, guys in a second.
Brah, brah, brah.
And we're back. Hi, everybody.
Woo! Are we back?
We are back.
Okay.
So, you fucking. All right. So in front of you is a door.
Bustin'
Fuck
makes
up.
me feel good.
All right. So in front of you is a door. After you see this long hallway ends in just another blank room. You get the idea. Another to come here. What would you
So
like?
we came out of the blue thing?
Yep. We came
Yes,
out of
we
the
came
blue
out.
thing.
Out of the blue thing. Okay.
Yeah, there was a
Hands
portal
on
under.
myself.
There was a portal underneath the skin flesh golem thing, and we jumped through it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to vomit through the portal.
What?
Okay. Make a.
I've,
stick your-
I've got a vomit.
Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. See if you can get it out.
I just.
you see Randall walk over, just, and then pukes into the portal. It's gone for a second, and then it kind of splatters back out at his feet.
Prestidigitation it away.
And it's gone.
Let's go check out the door.
I thought the water would have taken care of it on the other side.
So as you go to the door, do you guys want to investigate?
Spit, bud.
Investigations. Sky with advantage.
Yay. I'm a real detective.
Fucking hell.
Hey,
you
I
are.
did that one.
Yeah,
I
you
did it
are.
all on my own.
And as
Luckily, he
Esper
has,
actually goes to help you, just like, no, I got these.
Take a break, huh?
And so you make your way to the door and you're looking at it, and then as you're looking at it, you're like, oh, this is just a door. It's not trapped. No one was supposed to make it this far. Of course they weren't. And then as you reach out for the handle and you just open it, and it opens quickly and easily, without even an. It's like the quietest door you've inside. You know, so everybody can still see.
Going invisible.
All right. So it's you. So you yourself are invisible.
Yep, but the imp's been invisible for a little bit, so it's fine.
I'm taking imp as red as invisible right now.
He doesn't even need spells. He's just like, nope, invisible. Bye.
All right. So he's
Alright,
invisible.
that's just a 10.
All right. So stealthing. Go and stealth check then.
Okay.
Mine's at advantage because I'm invisible. I'm in the main campaign.
Raxidor kind of like trips over himself a little bit, and he like lands like heavily, like he kind of like starts to push himself up. And yeah, as you guys are looking around, the floor beneath you seems to be like this kind of glass, and below you you see this like dark cavern with bits of light that you can occasionally see when the light hits it just right, and then seem to be just like a bit of light and stuff glowing up from the floor, but other than that, it is very dark. See two unlit torches and another door. And can I get perception checks from everyone?
Perception checks?
Damn it.
Perception.
Shit.
Hold
That's
on.
Paradox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh shit. Okay.
So, Aerodac kind of starts to move. This one is like, I think I hear voices.
Do you hear that?
So you guys kind of.
Sounds like the peasantry.
Hear nothing.
All right. So as you guys get closer to the
Eviscerate the proletariat.
It's like the proletariat. And then as you guys get closer, everybody starts to hear these sounds. It sounds like a couple people shouting from behind the door.
I'm gonna press my head to the door.
Press your head to the door. From inside, you hear, "Please, I beg of you, before it's not too late. Soon here with the scroll. You to carry on. See that we'll set. Enjoy the world that only our privileged family so far. Father, how can you say that? If you want freedom for all and kill all in your way? The scale of infinity on one side is no counter. You know a cow has died for every steak that has brought joy to you with its flavor.
While this is happening, I'm motioning to everybody to come here to us. Like,
Then eventually you all
leaving.
get
Nope,
your ears up
not
against
getting near the door.
Okay, everybody who gets theirs at the door will be able to hear the rest.
Hold on, can I amplify stuff with thaumaturgy?
Yes, sure, why not? We're gonna say yes.
Alright. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy, 'cause it's my
Okay.
only cantrip. And I'm
then
gonna make it so we can hear.
Perfect. Okay, so it just gets a little bit louder so you guys can all hear without pressing against the door. It's like, then you say, "We regret that it is, but we must accept it because it is our reality. The bonds we are meant to break are those of reality, not servitude." Changed up smarter. Was introduced to the idea that we could all live in a. Bearers of this idea need our help, and I want you by my side when this eternity comes to fruition. What legacy can be built on the blood and still stand? Why does your conscience not rebel against this unproven future? Drop of dust in the ocean that bonds that our souls here. blood
Fucking
that is
boomer
shed
spot.
is part of the reality I'm fighting to end. It's not worth it to ally with those who serve all and not themselves, who were taught once there to be none above any other. He is the god of nightmares! And what harm comes from nightmares? Nightmares are a test of bravery with a potent message. Nightmares are only defined by the end of the
Did
dream.
they say Phobator?
Did, yeah.
Yeah, they definitely did. Sorry, Ty, you cut out a little bit there at the
Yeah,
end.
you're cutting out a little bit
Fucking
badly
super
because you
good.
keep going too low, honey.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's super
it's-
fucking weird.
it's-
I'm
you want
pretty
to.
loud. It's like, he is the god of nightmares. What harm comes from nightmares? Nightmares are a test of bravery or a potent message. Nightmares are only defined by the end of it. Nightmare can easily become a
See
joyous
Roger's eyes.
experience. He seeks to fuse the world of dream with the material plane. Each step is one less tragedy befalling the innocent, one less abuse of power, one less pain that started from a place of love. You guys keep listening?
She's trying her sword and her eyes
Is
are
the,
getting
is the
fiery.
door locked?
Evil.
Investigation?
Investigation!
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
locked.
boy!
You realize that it's not locked. It's the same as the door. Nope. It's supposed to.
I
It's fine.
whisper,
Should I make us an entrance?
Yes. Smite evil.
alright,
It's-
I pop the
it's-
doors open.
Oh yeah, it's not locked.
I'm gonna I'm gonna stand next to
Crack!
Ramsey when I do it.
As the doors fly open and like they like nearly break against the wall, they shatter. So they open so hard. So
Hands on the floor! This is the police! What is it? What do you call it? This is the city guard! Get on the floor!
Constabulary.
You have no... anything you say will, for sure, use it against you. Now. Now lie down, and you are under arrest. You too.
What? You see as you look into the scene, there's a bunch of desks with notes and various things on top of them. And then on almost like this raised center platform, you see you recognize the face of the Duke from the statue and of his son. And the son is like currently like being held in place by ropes, and he's sitting in a chair and he's just arguing with his father, who seems to be walking around him. You notice there is a circle on the floor with some runes written inside of it. As he looks up, he's like,
Are we supposed to see the Duke or his son?
yes, yeah, you do see him. Not see him?
Nope,
can't.
not
See
physically.
nothing.
Oh, that's okay. At this point, I'll just turn off.
There's a circle that's edged in green.
Hold on one
Probably
second.
like a level higher than us.
Oh.
There we go. Can you see now?
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh, a little bit. When I scroll up, I can see it. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, weird. Yeah, there's like a
Oh,
half
pick up-
circle thing stuck at the top of the screen.
What?
The
pick up your
overlay
Yeah.
moves with us.
yeah,
We're
the
on the wrong
overlay
layer.
moves with the scroll.
We're
What
on the wrong
f-
link.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Not objects and tokens.
I don't know. I think something's on our same layer. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, just
What are
it
you
just looks
saying?
like it's like a half
when
circle
I'm
cutout.
scrolling up, it's like following.
It's
Scrolling.
a cutout that's the same size as the bottom of the circular green disc that goes to the edges of the what looks like the stage.
And the
Uh,
stairs.
It's
Yeah,
like
and
if
it-
you had cardboard over an actual hex map and you're just sliding the cardboard over it.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this then. Hold on a second.
Either way, I need to check something.
New and exciting glitches.
Just gonna do.
Told you roll 20 was being fucking weird today, didn't I?
this.
Don't be
Feature
believing
effects.
me.
Yeah, I still can't hear the music. Like,
Okay,
I've
there we go. Can you see now?
it all to hell. And
It doesn't.
I still,
No, I can't see, but it doesn't scroll anymore.
Yeah, it's not scrolling anymore, but I still can't
It's gonna
see. Dude, get!
He just sprayed him in the butt.
Yes, I did.
He's like, I don't even notice. Careful with your monitor there, dear.
Get down, dude.
Let me help.
There we go. See now.
No.
Oh,
Soup. Is this even?
eat.
Puppy and Puppycat's back. Yay.
Yeah, is it still on Verve?
I don't know.
Fuck Verve.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
See now?
Oh.
No.
Is it just do you see anything? What are you guys seeing right now?
Hold on. Let me try
Refreshing
something.
my
I don't
page.
see the
Let me try
library
something.
area.
If I walk into the circle, I can see.
Is that really? Okay, that's super.
Oh yeah, if I walk into the circle, I can see, but I can't see anything outside of the circle.
Alright, so can I
Hold on.
stick Brett on the edge? No, of course not.
Can you give everybody vision from what Shorziel sees?
now
Because we
I
could
can
just
see.
stick him in.
Now I
There
can
we
see
go.
everything.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, that fixed it.
The top right corner is still funky, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, fuck that corner. It's
Oh
fine.
god, it's scrolling
Oh,
again!
now everything's good.
Okay, it's fine.
All right,
You're
that
good,
should
you're
be-
good.
You should be able to see. Okay, so it's about that's 5 foot above everybody, and then so with that, to row.
There it is. Sorry, I refreshed my page, so I had to pull out my
Down.
character.
Get down. Stay
Got
down.
a 5.
We're doing initiative right off the bat.
Yep.
I was hoping to get it shot off before.
Still.
Air deck got a
shot.
12.
Yeah.
Switch air deck and I guess Shorziel in the turn order because swap them.
Ah, damn it. I forgot to select my character here. One sec, I'll reroll
No,
mine.
it's good. Yours is good.
Sure.
Yeah, you're there.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, good.
Mine's fucked. There we go.
And then. Okay, good. All right, so let's get some.
Now, is this all on the same level, or do we have to run up to that?
You have to get up to him.
How high up is it?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Cool.
So the Duke looks out and just kind of shakes his head. Girl, I must continue. Too much to stop. It's going.
We can't shoot him or stop him while he's doing this?
Hold on.
Shoot
Find
him.
out what he's doing.
Well, can I be dramatic for a second? Is that okay with you?
Only if I can shoot him in the head. Sorry.
Perfect. And so he is going to just he pulls out this spear that seems to form from shadow in his hands, and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast against Shiny Paladin.
Eldritch Blast. Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh god. This is What's that, sir?
Oh, I can't miss it? Like,
He's trying to roll into attack right now, dear.
12,
so-
1, 10.
Let's see, he has plus I think it's okay. Plus 8 to hit. So does a 20 and an 18 hit.
18 misses, 20 hits.
Alright, perfect. So then the hit. Should hit. Oh, it's still 1d3. Take 3 force damage.
Tis but a scratch, weakling!
If only I had time to explain. The measuring on this map,
Is
since
that
it was
Bentham?
what?
Is that Bentham?
Yes, that's Duke Bentham War. And that'll end his turn. It'll bring us to Tobin.
Evil Bentham!
Tobin!
Tobin.
Tobin's going to try to break free.
Daddy, no.
Boy, he sure isn't. You see him just kind of struggle in his chair as he's trying to get out, and that'll bring us to Aerodac.
Ah, you're weaker than your father's love for you. Figure it out.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
God damn.
yeah no, I'm gonna let him have that one. I'm not gonna chastise the imp on that one at all.
So that's a solid ass call there.
We're going to. So he's
Father
tied
of
up
the
to a
year.
chair.
Yes,
Is the back of the chair towards us, or is he facing us?
he's facing you.
No, that won't work then. Fuck. Have we figured out what these two fucking things are?
Now, what are these guys? What is
Yeah, they're just these big, huge-looking dogs.
Are they the gatekeeper and the keymaster?
Kind of.
I am the keymaster.
I am the keymaster.
God. Okay. Enough bullshit aside.
Time to throw some fucking lightning bolts or something. I don't know. I'm excited.
Hold on. I gotta measure. Are they supposed to each be 5 or 2.5?
They're supposed to be 5. It's just the way it's mapped in.
Measure
So just
once,
double.
cut down twice. Oh, double? Oh, balls.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm bad at fucking circles.
Yeah, I never fucked a circle once and enjoyed it.
20-foot radius is half, correct? Radius is half.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do
Firefall?
a fireball, so it hits old man and bottom left dog.
Aerodac does, because she's an evocation wizard, have a careful. She can cast careful spell if you want to use it on the most people, and she can use that to give somebody advantage on their saving throw.
No, he's tied to a chair. That doesn't seem like a dex advantage at all. Seems like it'd be a straight roll. I'm not falling for this motherfucker.
So the chosen speaker automatically succeeds their saving throw against the spell and take no damage, where they would normally take half damage on a successful one. So they automatically
Oh, so
succeed.
it's a
so if he succeeds, he takes nothing. If he fails, he'll take half damage.
Will it take out the chair?
Oh, yeah.
Because even if it hits him, if it takes out the chair, this is fine. So we're just gonna fucking do a fireball right in the middle then.
Right in the middle?
Fuck
Okay,
it.
perfect. So dexterity saving throw.
If I can fucking figure out where the fuck that went. We gotta beat 14?
The words of the most recognizable video game character on the planet. Here we go.
Wait, who's that?
6.
Fuck Bob Hoskins.
I knew it!
Yes.
Oof. Alright, how much is the damage?
It takes 8d6. Rolling.
Oh,
22.
hi, Sergeant Blitz. Thank you for following. 22 damage. Okay, so Bull Shadow Mastiffs
So Sergeant,
Get-
it's
freaking like hell.
so badly.
Tobin makes his while he's tied to a chair and takes
Well done.
no damage. And you said that it's a 14 they need to get?
Yeah.
And
so
Bentham
he
makes
saves.
his
It takes half.
takes half damage.
How's that chair looking?
So as you see him, because he passed, this is what happened. So as you see, just this glimmer of spark get thrown out by Aerodac, and it just kind of flies through the air, zips, and then hits straight down, and an explosion happens as like the dogs are kind of blasted over, and you see Bentham throw up his hands, and you see just as it's coming down, you see Tobin throw his body to the floor and then turn away, and as the explosion goes off, it just breaks the chair off of the back of him, and he's just looking around like, holy shit, I can't believe that worked! Because Aerodac
was cool
was able to
as
sculpt the spell around him and burst the chair open. All right.
I don't care who you are. That is cool as hell.
That was perfect right there. I don't think I could
For
ask
real.
for any better.
Nah.
I don't think they have any spells that are fucking.
No bonus action spells.
She has that reaction of shield now, but no, or he.
Yeah,
but no
that's a
bonus
reaction.
action.
It's a reaction.
Oh yeah, I was just messing.
Here's an idea. Just gonna get to this table and then duck and crouch down to try to get some cover.
Okay,
Nice.
so goes prone. Okay, and it's hiding back there. All right, Razzie.
I'm going to run over here. I'm going to swing at this ugly
It's
looking...
5 feet above you, so you gotta
5
see if
feet
you can
above
climb
you.
on the table.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I was gonna jump up on the table.
Acrobatics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Easily. You as you jump, you kind of as you run, you kind of stop
Do
for a
little
second,
Slides,
lean
kid.
back, and launch yourself with your tail up onto the table. And then so now you're even with the puppo. Then go and make an attack.
Go for a swing.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh Jesus! And as you slash down and you cut the head of it right in half, and it just and then separates into two shadows that disappear into mist.
Morph.
Bam.
Morph.
And hang on, I started from there to there, so that's
20.
10
20
feet.
feet.
20
It's
feet.
doubled.
Yeah.
The map's weird.
So you can only move 5 feet on the measure, because it's And
Oh,
Yep. Life sucks sometimes.
so I can't.
Wear a
go-
helmet.
So can I sprint somewhere?
Nope.
No. Can I switch to a javelin
yes, as a bonus action, you can switch to a javelin.
and throw it?
Sure. You have 2 attacks, so you may throw your javelin.
I'm
Who's throwing
gonna
it at?
switch to a javelin, and I'm gonna throw it at the other bull mastiff.
Perfect. Roll that beautiful attack. The vengeance is coming through. That definitely hits. And this one just kind of lodges in. It kind of looks back at you.
Demon doggy from hell.
Yes, that's true.
Eskai?
He is from hell. All right, I'm going to spend a key point to use Step of the Wind.
Hunter
that
smart.
can-
Oh no, I can't do that.
Want to switch.
I used my.
Sorry, Ty. Will I? Can I make this without or in my normal movement? If
Because
I get
you're
good,
a monk.
good acrobatics.
Yeah, roll an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Fuck's
Good enough.
sake.
You're a monk. Yeah, it was
Okay.
it was a low DC because you're you're not only that, you're super freaking tall too. For you're like 6 feet
Oh, yeah?
tall, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, so you just easily kind of like as you hit the stage, you just slap your hands forward and roll forward, not losing any momentum, so you can make it your full.
Great. And I'm gonna smack down Lord Bentham here with a rapier of wounding.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm going to spend a key point. Well, I guess I gotta wait till it hits. So.
12. And as you do, he kind of just knocks your rapier away with his staff.
That's alright. There's more where that came from. I guess not today, though.
Again, he knocks it. It's okay.
Who needs swords? I'm gonna kick you in the face. And then I'm gonna
that hits.
spend a key point to make that a stunning strike. Just gonna kick him in the head.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Where is it? When you hit with a melee weapon, you can spend 1 key point to make a target stunned until the end of your next turn. If it fails a con saving throw of 12.
The only thing
Oh my
is,
god!
yeah, and then to make your second attack for your flurry of blows.
No, this isn't a flurry of blows. It's just a regular monk unarmed strike. Flurry of blows requires a bonus.
But that would be 3 attacks. You only have 2.
What?
You need to get the third attack. To get any more than 2 attacks. You have
so
to
it's
flurry of blows.
okay. So flurry of blows then. Oh, so I get him again.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Cannot believe
In. Bam!
Yeah, that'll hit. And you'd have advantage because
Like-
he's stunned. Another 9 damage.
Wait, advantage? That means I have a possibility of crit
Yep.
if I roll again?
Yep.
Okay, let's try it.
Higher, but
almost
not a
now.
crit. Wait, was that a Jesus, dude? Okay, yeah. You. So as he blocks the 2, and then like as he knocks your rapier away, you just you spin around and you catch him across the jaw with a kick that pulses with energy, and you see his body start to lock up, and then you just haul back and you kick him in the nuts as hard as you can as he's frozen. And then he just as he's frozen there.
Kick him! I don't want to kick him.
All right,
No.
you-
I'm
you,
a police officer. I can't be.
You
using
jump and you knee
unnecessary
him
force.
into the as you just hop up and get a solid knee onto his chin as his head cracks backwards.
Cool.
All right. Bundle trundle. Up.
Brandonius.
You're muted.
Happens to the best of us.
Can I use all my movement to climb carefully onto this table?
Yes.
Just
Gonna
picture him
point
being like, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. While in the background, he's getting kicked in the face by this guy.
Like, there's a thing I want to do, but there's also another thing that I should do.
Well, you can
Oh,
always
do the
try
thing
it.
you want to do.
I'm going
Like, don't even consider
to
it.
go with
Just
the
do
thing
it.
that I should do.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold to not blow my invisibility.
All right. Do you want to move Shorziel anywhere?
At the moment, he's staying near me.
Perfect. Get
If he
to-
does anything else, he'll break invisibility, and he's a tiny, weak boy.
See, don't-
Hi, Xavier.
some movement, but he barely makes it.
He's like, hold on.
The cat scramble.
Wait, I missed what Brandon did?
I'm holding.
He's holding. What are you holding? I should ask.
Hold it. Hold it.
This is-
It's a reaction. It doesn't matter.
oh, okay.
Hold it.
Perfect. And then so
Hold it.
going to
Hold the
there we go.
line.
Chaos Bolt, the Shadow Puppo.
Ow! Morph.
Okay, 6 hits.
Shadow.
That's okay.
Say Stamish.
Oh wait, no, just click this. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, and that out of existence. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade. Shadow.
That's cool.
So as I fire the Chaos Bolt, it spins into different colors, hits, and does
It's like flavor.
cold damage. Shit.
So cold.
So fucking cold.
Okay, good. It does
I'm
not
gonna
have resistance to cold. And then it bursts out of existence, and then he sees he
Yes, Billy.
flicks his hand
Going
down,
to
just
die.
shadow forms into this long sword.
Neat.
Everybody went.
Kind of
Yep.
looks like the dog turned into a sword.
And Bentham Warwick is stunned.
You damn right.
And does he make a saving throw at the end of his turn or at the beginning of his turn?
I
I think it's stunned until the monk's next turn.
I'm pretty sure too. I just need to know.
Target is stunned until the end of your next turn. So
Okay.
yeah, he's stunned.
So as he's,
Try not to kill him.
he's
You're
stunned.
cops.
Tobin stands up. He's gonna start to run this way. And as he's running, you see he kind of let's see how far can he get?
He like trips,
Shit, dick, ass, titty, fuck.
Falls off the stage, hits his head on the table, and dies.
My God, do not tempt fate. That's probably.
That's if he rolls a 1 on acrobatics.
Come on, give us
Okay,
that
good.
one. Aw.
And he hops down. He makes it that fun. That'll be his turn. Leaf House.
Cause she's a leaf.
Don't. House.
Leaf House is going to attempt. 90 feet.
90 feet.
90.
How's what's his douche looking like?
And he's looking okay so far. He's been roughed up a little bit, and it seems to be stuck in place. So you will have advantage on any spell attacks.
That's not what I was asking, but that's fine.
Oh,
Can Aerodeck use all their movement to get up and climb on this table?
yes. Half the movement.
Just slowly but surely. Getting up. Everything's fine. We're
Ty, is there
getting-
any other doors out of here that
Um,
we can see?
not that you've seen yet.
An acid arrow.
Roll with advantage because he's paralyzed. Can't dodge.
Okay. Ha!
20 hits.
There we
Roll
go.
that beautiful.
At level 2. I
Does it do anything special?
think it covers him in acid and he takes it again next turn.
Yeah.
On hit, target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
There we go. All right. Razzie.
And I run up.
Gonna kill him, and then the cops are gonna be like, "Shit! Our suspect!"
Get the kid. Get the son. Go get down.
Oh, I didn't do that with advantage, but I have advantage.
You do know, yeah. You won't need it, but go and roll one more time, see if it's a crit.
Okay.
Do you want to roll one more time? Okay, so it wasn't a crit. So roll for your next attack after 12 slashing.
Hit it again, Jeff.
Oh.
Just hit it again.
Broke it. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay, it hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. 9 slashing damage.
+2.
Perfect.
You sure we didn't build in that +2?
Yeah, it won't do it.
So 11.
Right, and then anything else you wish to do?
Hunter's mark.
Mark? Okay.
Should have done that before. Had more damage.
Sky, you're up.
I couldn't.
Can I?
Yeah, you could.
Can I, like,
Oh, I
kick him
used
to his
my
knees
extra to
and
jump
tie him
on
up with a
his
rope?
No.
Do what?
I want to like kick him down onto his knees and tie him up with a hempen rope.
Okay. You have to do this pretty quickly, but go ahead and roll.
I can just do the hempen rope. I want to tie him up. I want to
so you
arrest him.
have
Do I have handcuffs?
You do have a set. You should have a set of shackles.
Can I shackle him?
You have to grapple him first.
Make him make
Okay.
a sleight of hand.
I can grapple him. What do I got to do to grapple him? Strength check?
Technically, it should be athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, to like grab him, move him around to where you need.
Okay.
An athletics check for me.
Do I get advantage because he's disabled?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
And so
Nothing like
you're-
the sound of being unsure.
you know.
Yeah.
Right, and then fucking just dexterity check just to see how quickly and easily.
Booyah!
All right, so you
Fastest hands in the West.
slap the shackles onto him, so now he's shackled.
Rusty Shackleford.
Does he have anything in his hands?
Just the shadowy spear.
I'm gonna. Can I take it out of his hands?
You've used all of your action and bonus action to get the cuffs on him.
So
okay.
next turn.
All right.
He can't attack me, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, he's shackled and stunned, and he can't get me.
Yeah.
If
oh,
you
you
walk
can,
away,
you can
he
easily
probably
escape, yeah.
can.
He cannot. You know he's stunned until you end your turn, so you're confident you won't take any.
Does the sun look like he is? What does the sun look like?
He's freaked the hell out.
Can I yell at him to stop?
Sure.
Stop now! We will be forced to detain you with force.
Make an intimidation check.
Shit. Advantage? Since I just fucking one-shot his dad? No, I'm just kidding.
Sure.
Been
scary as shit.
Can
Okay.
I assist?
Ah!
Oh!
Whoa! All right, so now unstun. Or are you moving at all?
No.
Okay, so he is unstunned, and then we're up, Mr. Trundle.
Can I?
Oh, he gets acid damage.
Yep. 2d4.
It's not on on
D4.
his turn when he starts it.
Yeah, end of his next turn, I believe
Yeah,
it is.
It's his turn, so he'll take the acid damage at the end of his next turn.
Oh, okay. Right.
He's
End of
unstunned
my
at the end
turn,
of
so he's
your turn.
unstunned.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, my bad.
I'm gonna ask another stupid question.
Sure.
I use all my movement to carefully move to this table right in front of me.
Yes, you can carefully hop down, hop up. Okay.
I'm holding a thing just in case. This is my job. I understand my job. I'm holding a thing.
All right.
It's a reaction anyways. It doesn't matter. So I'm just standing here like, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Perfect.
I know what my job is. Imp does nothing. It stays next to me like, and it's giving me shit for not doing anything. Go for it.
Real brave here. God damn it. All right. And so,
I'm doing less than you, and I want them to lose. For fuck's sake.
So I'm going to.
You're acting like a 12-year-old Dutch girl, for fuck's sake.
Dissonant whispers. He does not give a shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm dealing with the forces of darkness. And the whispers ain't doing shit.
Fuck you.
Yeah. All right, and then going to move up, and then just kind of hold my shadow blade ready to go.
Get his feet.
Just to. All right. Get his feet.
You know, because I shackled his regular arms, so I figure you could come in and real kind of maybe grab his feet, eh?
Hog tie that boy.
Hog tie him up. Something fierce, eh?
I can. Then he's going to look you in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Cast
Wait.
compulsion on you.
Compulsion.
I need a
What-
wisdom
what-
saving throw.
Oh, +1 because of me.
And
+1.
And let's see, because you're within 5 feet of him, disadvantage.
Don't. What advantage do I get from your paladin? So +1 from the paladin, and what from the dude?
Disadvantage.
Charisma
from him.
modifier.
Um,
So my charisma is +1.
All right, so wisdom disadvantage +1. Correct?
Yes. Okay.
6. Did I make it?
You did not.
Shit.
So,
Fucking hate charms.
this tells you to. So he's just gonna tell you to run for the door as fast as you can.
Okay. I'll worry about that on my turn, I guess.
Then, see. Oh, he takes his acid damage.
2d4!
And then he's going to. You see him disappear, and as he kind of turns into a mist, and the shackles fall to the floor, and then
Just don't want to murder somebody. They just won't let you.
very well. Need perception checks from everybody to see
What is
anybody.
What is
knows
it?
I do.
what does VS mean for
Verbal
spells?
somatic.
Fuck!
Okay.
Okay.
Dude.
Perception
My
checks.
question is, would I have recognized that as a spell
Yes.
or not a spell?
You would have recognized that as a spell. Did you want to
Well,
counterspell?
then, damn right.
All right, go ahead and roll the. It is a level 4 spell,
10 plus the spell's level.
so 14.
Give it a shot. Is it a straight roll or do I add anything? I don't remember.
Let's see. It says the DC is make an ability. Casting spell, the 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting. So add your spell casting modifier. Your intelligence, I think, is a +4.
Well, is it the same as my attack bonus?
No, it's just the modifier from your intelligence. So
So I can just click intelligence. That should work.
yes.
Fuck you! I'm no longer invisible, but fuck you!
Didn't come across from me yet. What did you roll?
22.
So you are not compelled.
Yeah.
So as
No,
you
that was for the mist. That's what I was
That's for
asking.
the
Oh,
mist.
the
If
mist.
if the
No,
mist.
the mist is not a spell. It's
Then
part
I
of-
would have not
see,
counterspelled.
Then you're still invisible. Sorry, I misunderstood.
So you're gonna leave me compelled?
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
You can run. I'm here actually to try to stop him from like teleporting out.
But he still has Hunter's Mark. And
That he does.
That's
So
just
the
mark.
hunter should know where he is.
Yeah, wouldn't I be able to tell?
yeah, let me check exactly the description of Hunter's Mark because it should be able to be fun. Advantage. Okay, you have advantage on perception checks to find him. So go ahead and roll another perception check.
On any. Okay. So... Another perception check?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this will be advantage from the one that you just did. Okay.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah, because
Do
you
I
already
roll
rolled
another?
You already
once.
rolled one.
You already rolled
That's the
once.
second one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on. Did everybody roll their perception checks? I don't think I got one from.
No, from either of the characters that I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
God,
we
how
were
can I
figuring out the
perceive
counter spell.
absolutely fucking nothing? Jesus.
Came. Rendell got a nice.
That's
I fucking suck, dude.
how
And
Visera lives every day.
attack.
Christ, man.
Oh, come on, you guys! You walked through my goal on me.
Aerodeck got a 20.
Okay, so
Dirty
Aerodac
20.
kind of yells that something over in this area
Which area?
to the to your upper right hand of the map. Aerodac yells and points that he heard
Above
something
and
from
behind
over there.
Trundle.
Yep. No.
Up
Trouble.
and
Trouble.
Above and
Where?
behind his son. So his son up in that area.
Okay.
Over here.
Exactly. All right, and that'll bring us to Tobin, who has kind of crawled under this table. He kind of yells, "All right, I'm not running. I'm not running away. I really want to." All right, and that'll bring us to Aerodac.
I'd say
We all
something,
know what
but
Aerodac's gonna do.
Yeah, we do. Just click.
That's a fireball right in the middle of that bitch.
Okay, go and ping exactly where you want the fireball.
Okay, hold on.
every time I think of
Range
Fireball,
first.
I
Range.
just think of Roy Mustang.
Oh,
It's
it's
a good
what?
vision.
Well, she's gonna be like here.
So you need a careful spell for.
Nope, because if it were doubling it, the range is 20 feet. He should be right outside of it.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, roll the.
Hit that button. I don't know why it has 21 there.
Yeah, that'll. Oh, that's because it was a fire bolt. Is what you. Fireball.
Oh, that's because I clicked the wrong thing. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Although I'm gonna click this, and there you go. That's way better. That makes way more
Oh,
sense.
gee.
Even with half damage, he takes a lot.
Hot fucking damn!
You
Gotta bring
see-
them sorcerers around. How to tell you what?
You all briefly see the outline of a duke. You just see this outline of him as the explosion goes off, and you know he's definitely in that area, and he definitely took some damage from that.
He on fire now?
Fireball doesn't actually light things on fire, weirdly.
It's just like an explosion.
Explodes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that'll bring us
Not
to
did my fucking job.
Razi.
One of you did.
Shh. Go fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself.
Hey, go fuck yourself. I got charmed. I'm bitter.
Can't actually run that 25 feet.
No,
Nope, because
that's 50.
50.
well, you could sprint, but you won't be able to actually hit.
Could do that.
What could you know?
Bet you fucking could. Fucking bitch.
I can move 15, which would be my full space. Okay. So I'll go 15. It's 15.
That's 30. Remember, because it's double.
Well, that's the 30.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Wasn't Razzie because you're short? You only 5.
No, I have a 30-foot.
Oh, interesting. Okay, perfect. I don't know, most short characters. It's fine. All right, and then what are you gonna do?
Do I need to see the person to cast this?
I mean, he's still hunter's marked for you.
Yeah, you can make a perception check at advantage to try to find him on your turn as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that again. So, perception check.
And then one more because it's at advantage because he's hunter. Not enough, unfortunately. And then you still have your action. What would you like to do?
Just huck a javelin in the area.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm
Okay.
pissed off. So chuck a javelin.
Okay.
I'm going to say right there.
Okay, make a javelin attack at disadvantage.
Alright, I'm just gonna click disadvantage. And
Yeah, as you throw it, and it just hits the floor. Click, click. Sky.
Evil coward!
He does not respond.
Jackass!
All right.
Big
Sky.
paladin curses!
Sky, you are compelled to run towards
yeah.
the door.
All right. Can I yell anything while I'm running or no?
Yeah, you can yell.
I'm gonna tell the kid that run towards my partner. Okay. Can I do anything else?
Don't so no. This is a
What do I
bonus
have to
action, so okay.
So do I get a roll? When do I get a roll to get the fuck out of this?
You can make a wisdom saving throw now that you've moved.
Okay. I'm never gonna get out of this. No. Fuck.
That's okay.
No, it's not!
You're right.
I don't believe you. Fuck you.
You could have been saved, but the wizard's just standing there.
Yeah, I am. Fuck you.
With his invisible dick in his
Thank
hand. No, I'm
you.
just kidding.
Figure it
Fuck you,
out,
buddy.
man. Fuck you, buddy.
All right, you're up. Are you continuing to hold the counterspell?
No, I mean, I'm not holding a counterspell. I'm just, not doing anything so I can react easily.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to, in nobody's surprise, I was going to try to move here, carefully onto the table.
Wait. It's okay.
I'm just slowly getting closer, just staying in that range, fam.
Okay.
All right. Here's a fun thing.
What's that?
Visible Shorziel.
Okay.
Gonna go float ever so slightly above the sun.
Okay.
And if douchebag appears next to sun, it's gonna sting the fucker.
He's a non-combat pet. He can't sting.
Oh right, that's right. We changed him for that.
But-
Well, fine.
You can hold a spell and deliver a touch spell.
Don't have any touch spells. Are you high?
I don't know. All right, so he'll be
Yeah, I thought
there.
we changed it. That's fine.
Okay.
It's good. Let's go.
Okay.
Moving on.
Perfect. So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire in that general area. That shows him
Report here. Yes.
outlined in Fairy Fire pinkness. And then, so up. This is section. I cannot. Okay, and then that'll be the Theodore's turn. Duke's turn. He's going. gonna cast Blight against the little paladin. He's gonna cast it. Constitution saving throw. So 9 does not make it. You take 39 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck's sake!
As a bonus action, he's going to continue his. He's going to give a compulsion direction. He's going.
Can
to
he have two at the same time?
He's changing it.
No, no.
I just want to make sure I'm free of it.
As a bonus action, he can tell you to go a different direction. So he's going to tell you to head west.
How long does this spell last?
West.
Up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Which is 10.
But he also has to maintain concentration.
Concentration, which means he can't do
What about the
any
what
other
about the
spells, right?
Did he do a concentration check from the fireball damage?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then.
When he can't cast anything else,
wait a minute.
right?
Hold on. Let me take a look at.
Not any other concentration spell. Light is not a concentration spell.
Hold on. I'm gonna say, you know what? I think I forgot it, so I'm gonna say the compulsion got broken with the fireball. You're good to go now.
Yay!
And then,
2 more turns, I can get near him. No, you're good.
and then as a. No, that'll be his turn for this round. Then it'll bring us to Tobin, who's hiding under the desk, and then back to Mr. Leafhouse.
This fucking guy just.
I'm gonna fucking die.
You're fine.
I'm trying to figure out how to save you right now, but I got very little.
I have absolutely no lay on hands left.
Oh no.
Did you ever add spells? Because I will let you
Nope.
add healing touch. So that's one you would
Yeah.
have taken.
I completely forgot to add anything. I don't
Go ahead and
know
add.
how to do it either.
Oh, just so go to the eye.
Got to ask help.
Or I'll go and help her with that while you're.
Oh, I already know what the fuck's gonna happen.
More fireballs!
Yeah,
Uh,
bitch ain't wrong.
Oh my god.
What if we just burned him to the ground?
Makes his save and only takes half damage. Still a lot of damage.
Fucking hate this guy. I want to kill him so badly.
He is
Come here, cop.
looking pretty fucking singed at this point. And he's got the fairy fire clinging to his now visible form. So that'll bring us to Z.
Beat him.
Fairy,
Yeah.
Fairy Fire grants advantage on all attacks, is that right?
It makes him uninvisible.
Any attack
attack
roll
rolls-
against affects a creature. It's
Yep.
advantage if the attacker can see it.
Perfect.
The effector can't benefit from being invisible. So
Great.
Go get that.
Oh yeah! Gonna go lay down the smackdown.
Run up and hit him twice. You got advantage.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's covering a fairy fire.
Fairy Fire.
yeah.
Right, well,
I
I
didn't
guess
see it.
we'll go do that. Since I have advantage, I run up, and I'm gonna smack him with the long sword.
Okay, roll your attack.
Yeah, party!
That'll hit. Go and roll the damage.
What I'm talking about.
Ah, +2.
And then don't forget your Hunter's Mark damage.
And. Bam.
Which technically should be doubled also because it's dice damage.
And as you run up to him, you just, as you're running, he's just pulled the light energy from you. And he's staring you down. As you just run up, he like raises his eyebrow, and then as the explosion of the fireball hits him, he's like pulling from back. And then as he looks down, your blade is in the middle of him, and he looks at you, and he just kind of slumps forward on.
Is he dead?
You underestimate Lizard Woman.
I was about to fucking run the fuck over there.
He's like,
Deadly mistake.
you underestimate the good I could have. Do this work tomorrow.
No more
Save.
Ben's ham.
No
Now
more
bacon.
doomed to servitude.
Fuck's sake.
That'll end the turn order.
I'm not sure I knew what that was about. I walk over to the son. Do you have any idea what your father was yelling about there?
Is he dead or is he just hanging off a sword? Like,
He's yeah, like the light has gone out of his eyes. He is dead.
I mean, I guess we can't
I pulled the
prosecute you
sword
for a
from his
murder
chest.
that already happened.
So you pull the sword out of his chest. He slumps over. Starts to
Oh.
pool.
I'm
And
sorry
then
about your
I
father.
cover his arms over his chest and try to be somewhat respectful because, you know, that's his father.
Raxidor walks over and then puts a small potion in his mouth. After chaining his hands and feet together.
I was gonna say.
Excuse
Not all of
Hey,
us
we can't-
smite our enemies.
I'm a little rough.
Yeah,
Smite
I
our
mean,
enemies.
I think she just means she's a little parched, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, it's, sorry. He hands you a potion. It's just a regular healing potion, so 2d4. As
Oh, Jesus Christ.
+4.
he rolled it. Take his.
oh no, that was for the Duke.
The Duke got 2, you got 7, dear.
All right, so he kind of comes. He
Oh.
comes to.
I
He's
got-
chained.
6 points.
No, you got.
Do we have
11
any s-
points.
Oh, I got
Do-
11. It's okay.
Do we as cops have anything that will block his magical powers?
We've got him completely bound up, and then we basically Maraxidor at this point has a knife pulled and has it at his throat.
You should
I
gag
use
him
a
and blind him.
block of incense and a little priest thing, and I
Good point.
use my holy simple ink and I do a quick prayer.
What do you want to say for your prayer?
Master, protect the people around us and protect those against the evil that he would bring towards others.
And then Askai, you start to put a blindfold over him, and then stuff a gag into his mouth, and the Lord Duke Bantham has now been taken into custody by Crimes Division. And as Tobin is like, hey, wouldn't apparently there's something about like he's fallen in with a cult, but he's apparently been part of his whole life. I don't even know who he is. I don't know what's going on. I woke up here. Who are you people? You see the badge of the city on you? What are you? Seem insane.
Has your father been acting really strange lately? Like not him?
I don't want to talk to you. You stabbed
sorry,
him in the chest. What?
Just let me handle this for a moment, Razzie, if we got started. This is official police business, so take a minute.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, no, your father was reported missing as murdered. There's a corpse, dried up corpse somewhere up top, I'll tell you that much. But we came in here looking for, clues as to who may have murdered him. Looking for you specifically, as you someone who might know. And here we are. We walk in to find him about to sacrifice you, or altar here.
Oh no,
And,
he was babbling on about true polymorph. He's going to
yeah. We
become
do have
butler or something, and he was going to kill me and take my place if I didn't join him.
Now, we did collect, materials for a true polymorph potion. Now, if you could just tell us a little more about what he said. Remember as much as you can, as specifically as you can, if you would.
He said something about the family motto and how he was going to everyone and merge in reality together so that each would have all they need, or some insane things like this. He's out of his mind.
Classic.
Oh,
Now, if we take that gag off, you promise you're not gonna pull any more nonsense over here. Now, we have you surrounded.
The head nods.
I look to Maraxiador like, this is a good idea?
Raxidor shrugs and then takes it off.
Now, why have you caused all this ruckus here tonight? And who the hell is dead up there? Body kind of looks like yours, all shriveled up and dried.
That was. He got something. Or found something. Should not.
Your old butler.
Some of associations I have too quick to kill.
Now, what about these two women writing this play of your life?
The play,
Tell me about them.
Of course, the itself was actually meant to help spread the story. Wonderful.
Now, you're cutting out real bad right now. I'm gonna need you to start again.
The play was to spread the message of a worthy end for a duke who'd spent his entire life in to help
Now,
others.
say you were in what now again?
Privilege. I was a privileged person.
Man, I don't
Lived as a duke and lived far beyond any that I should have, just because of the way I was born. It's about regrets of not being able to do enough. Tried to do as much as I can. Every
You said 4, and then after that I caught very little. My hearing is a little.
Alright, I'm sick. That's fucking.
Nah, dude, I totally get it.
So he's saying that the play was basically to recruit people and to kind of expose like a good cause of trying to if everyone could live in dreams together, then there wouldn't be anybody bound to anybody by need. The effects of death, of work, servitude, all of these things that plague, the real world gone because, and then he says at the very end, because every religion needs a good story. I was hoping to add mine to help spread this idea. All the same.
This idea of mashing together these two worlds, and so you would end the world to bring on this new world. Is that right?
If I knew another way to take those from this world to the other, I would.
Now, where did you get this crackpot idea? Where's this coming from?
I think I'd go through all of this trouble just to tell you.
You said you wanted to tell the world, so I'm just getting first in line is all. Now, you sure you don't want to tell us what it is that this whole thing is about?
Well, that depends. How do you feel about your law? Do you like
Nah, I'm just...
having the privilege to ask anybody anything? To be able to take anybody you wish to jail? To have the law always on your side?
Now, we both know that's not true, so... See, I can provide... I can ask questions to someone who's broken the law, but I can't just go ask nobody everything
Really?
I want. And
You don't
I
think
can't just take...
How many people did you ask on the way here that committed no crimes? Many questions.
Yeah, on the count of there was a murder and we needed to get to the bottom of it. That's not just my fancy. That is on a specific investigation. Now, I'm not the one under questioning here. You're the one who's committed, well, what we are trying to determine, any number of crimes. Now, you can
Oh.
either provide some information in your defense, or you can simply be,
Based
we can simply just let
on
you-
what charges? What have you tied to me that you think I have done?
Well, you just said that your butler the corpse of your butler is upstairs, and your son says that there's some minor suspicious
I
things.
said the butler might have been killed by people that I have merely spoken
Also-
to. There's no crime
Com-
I have committed.
Eridak's gonna cut in and go, and what about the new butler?
Out the new.
Did you actually get a new butler?
Of course, you probably. There's no way you came here without meeting.
Okay, so
Okay, so that's not a weird new person. That's an actual butler then. Oh.
At a butler, so I hired one.
you did not report your previous butler missing?
I assumed he'd quit. Not told me he was not entirely happy in his position.
Does Eridak believe this?
Also, you've attacked a
Insight
police
check.
officer. Oh yeah, I'm gonna insight check everything too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
And a
attacked
paladin.
I attacked people who barged into my house, into my inner sanctum. Yes. Also, if you remind me, the first one to attack anything was that one. Points at Paladin. It's like, she killed one of my dogs. Glad to see the hiring standards is as high as ever.
Sir, you
That's mighty
Co-
racist.
you have also been cavorting with
It's a comment on your
succubi and other
personality,
demons.
not your race. How do you know what you're talking about?
I'm talking about the playwrights, sir.
I hired some playwrights. I did
Goodbye.
not hire any sucky. What are you talking about?
And both are known demons at this point. Not to mention, you have a whole plot here to replace your own son, you disgusting villain. Now,
I'm sorry, what evidence do you have of that?
oh, I'm sorry. Let's talk to your son, and also the entire makings of a polyjuice portion of whatever this one's called, polymorph potion, ready to go.
True polymorph.
Yeah. Not to mention, now there's one thing, question I have. Which one of your associates has red hair pulled into a pony? Who's this man?
The thin creep.
I'm afraid if you want me to answer any of the questions, you'll take me to speak with my lawyer. You clearly have got nothing, and I don't wish to be close to this.
Fuck's sake. What are we supposed to do here? I don't
Nothing,
understand
this is-
what I'm supposed to do
You're
here.
not supposed to do anything. It's just how you take him to jail. That's all.
Fuck this, it's a one-off. I'm gonna kill him. Just kidding.
You know, I mean, whichever you want to do, but I was just kind of.
No, I'm not gonna. I just want to fucking.
Now, if you wanna
kill
keep
him.
your job.
I hate him. Oh yeah, maybe this is just where Aka's career ends as he stabs this fool through the brain. No, it's fine.
Law.
Only if your wife's head is in that box.
I am the
What's in
law.
the box? Yes.
I'm
Actually,
the law!
speaking of the law, he kind of Miraxidor reaches down and pulls the badge bat off. Investigation over. Unfortunately, have to undo. Back it's in. But you did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
So, like, you guys start heading back through the.
Time my
portals.
other question.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
I see a flesh golem outside.
Yes, yeah. The
Yeah,
runes are
kinda.
just in. It's kind of written in chalk and everything, so you can kick the runes and everything. Set the circle.
Be able to do that while invisible still, for fuck's sake.
Can I keep shiny memorabilia? Like you
Unfortunately,
can scratch off important stuff, so it's not official.
unfortunately, no. Keep track of these, and I'm supposed to turn them all in at the end of the day. Because if the wrong person gets their hands on them, they can commit quite a few different
No.
crimes.
How did you create a giant flesh golem? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that
Just
thing
looks
was
at you.
nasty.
Yes.
Maybe we should search the rest of this room just in
Yeah,
case.
let's look around. I'm sure we'll be able to find something somewhere.
So you guys go and roll an investigation check.
Investigating. Investigating.
Oh, sorry. I'm helping you like usual.
I've been disillusioned.
You're not gonna roll at advantage.
I just did. I rolled twice.
Oh, sorry. It didn't
It's
pop up for
it's
me.
roll 20s being slow.
Oh, gotcha.
And you are just too pissed off to make a thorough check. And Razi, when you're looking around, you see there's a bunch of like books and a bunch of like apparatuses and stuff like that. You're not sure what they do, but there's doesn't seem you don't find anything hidden or anything like that. It just seems to be kind of
With
like
an
a
18, I finally rolled decently and nothing.
Hey, it's not my fault you roll decently when there's nothing to find.
Shit!
Worthless. I'm a
So,
worthless kobold
you
investigator.
guys make your way back, and then actually making it back to the house, and then you take in Duke, be arrested and arraigned for trial. That's where we go ahead and end. Been captured.
It's horrible.
What? Come on, man.
0 out of 10. Just kidding. No, it was a good mystery. I just want the fucking bad guys to die or fucking horrible shit happen to them. Not, oh, he's gonna
Just
get off because he's
because-
rich. That's
I didn't
just, there's
say
too
he
much
was
of
gonna-
real life in that.
It's too
Didn't say he
realistic.
was- I didn't say he was gonna get off.
I mean, that's what it felt like. That's
No,
why I'm like,
no,
that's why I'm
it's-
upset.
No, you asked You were asking.
Too
If,
much
I don't
realism, how
come-
dare you,
well,
Ty?
if you would just let
Come
me
to D&D
finish the
for
motherfucking. If
frustration.
you let me finish the motherfucking story, you impatient douchewagon.
I'm so
God
upset.
damn it!
Rich people, man. They make me mad. I'm triggered.
I know.
God
Ditto.
damn it!
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, Ty. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
You can tell how we trigger.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I
God, we
write.
got Robin Hood complexes all up in this bitch.
Why do you think I made the bad guy a fucking super rich duke?
It's not,
Yeah, because we thought bad things were gonna happen to him, and then when we arrested him, he's like, "You don't have anything," and we're like, "Do we have anything?" And it felt like we didn't, so that's
Oh,
why I was like, "Oh, damn." Anyway, I'm
No,
sorry.
I was just saying
Go
that,
ahead.
like what you guys would come up with the answers to the questions, because of course he's gonna fucking desperation, broad convincing, and saying you have nothing on me is the classic bad guy move, man. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, it's
exactly.
D&D.
And the
You
fact
gotta.
that he just
yeah.
like tried to fucking kill us and had a flesh golem of evil and
Yeah.
tried to kill his son.
Well,
and
I also it's different from like the real world because like I don't know what the rules of persecution are for
Yeah.
fucking for Menestros. So I
well,
don't know.
actually, this is how the story ends. So,
Okay.
I actually had a real quick question.
sure.
On the way out, could I, with my researcher feat, attempt to find anything that mentions Phobator, both in that last room and the house?
Yes. Okay. So, you do find a journal.
Well, I was going to also say, because that would most likely be an investigation check,
Yeah, you
that
can
I
roll-
would use my last portent for that
14,
nat 20.
nat 20. Okay, so natural 20. Okay,
Find
fucking-
whatever incident I can fucking find.
All right, so actually, you find. Oh my god. Okay, this was gonna go under the. Okay, you find.
Brandon's playing the long game.
yeah.
Me and Jess are like, did they pay?
on.
Brandon's like, hold up now.
I have to open the regular game so I can look at the notes from it because you found something from a normal game. I'm not even kidding. Like I didn't expect anybody to find it.
Nice.
To be
Wow.
fair, part of me was like, what's this circle? Is it something weird? Can I betray everybody in a fun way?
The joy of one-offs. Alright, hold on. This loads.
I was the red-haired man with the ponytail all along!
Oh yeah, who?
And
was
that's
that?
what happened. No, I'm just kidding.
I do have red hair that's long enough to fit into a ponytail, and I do have disguised self to make me look different. Just saying.
All right. So, Hmm.
Oh, this is so fucking
Oh.
cute. People who were born deaf but gained hearing later in life, what objects did
Jessica,
you expect to make noise?
Are you muted?
She's not.
Are you muted?
No.
Stop reading that out loud while Ty's trying to find shit.
No, she can read that out loud while I'm trying to find this.
Distracting.
Yeah, gotta fill
Okay,
dead
that's-
air.
No,
Hey,
that's
fuck
fine.
this.
I'm trying to make sure that she's not being horribly distracted.
Got waterproof hearing aids. Taking a shower scared the everlasting Christ out of me. That's adorable.
Sorry, what was it? I missed it.
So, what objects did you expect to make noise for those of you who were born deaf but gained hearing later in life? And somebody said they got waterproof hearing aids, and they said taking a shower scared the everlasting Christ out of them.
Oh wow. Oh, I heard that the people who've been deaf their whole life thought that the sun might make noise.
Oh, that's because
And I'm
it's
just
such an
like-
intense visual. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
I'm like,
you
It's
find
like,
a journal,
ooh.
and as you're
Journal!
it's the journal, and it's of it's a person named Ikaleos, and it's this tale of it's this farmer who got pulled along on an adventure and was granted a wish and wished for immortality, and then the journal is filled with these like finding that immortality did not give him any more power to shape the world. It's always peasant is always a peasant. So then he
Discouraging, bud.
yeah, and then he sought not to rule the world because too many people had already ruined it, but to create his own, finding in his world a concept. And finding this sort of power he found often ran parallel with what everybody thought of as evil. So he abandoned his attachment to the idea of good and evil. sought only to find power to make his dream come true. Haunted by a reoccurring dream of a perfect world, he could only find frustration in waking. Sometimes he killed only to come back a few days later, but mostly only left him with the burden of memories and any power he permanently collected. Holding his dream in his mind, telling his tale to just another temporary companion next to time. Response. Writes of a response to this companion. Says, "It's just too bad you can't dream it into reality." Then handwriting changes. It says, "I will take up my tour." Writes of how he was researching a way to evade if not and so he eventually is able to craft this great knowledge and magic gathered over the last 100 years, a spell to travel. Not for his immortality, he would have been destroyed instantly, but he was knocked unconscious, and his ironic waking inside of a dream found he could craft anything from his imagination. Simple as having the will to see it in front of him. Soon this perfect world he created, he found every time he would reach farther, he would lose that which he had already felt, crumbling away as he could not hold. As he struggles, he hears a voice. This is not the place for penance. His frustration, he screams back, "Then of what use is it?" And then before him, a figure appears, twilight shining from the depths of his garb, and answered. Time to wake has come. Gestures towards Phobator. Phobator felt his being, felt the pull of his will, and he lashed out of pure instinct, summoning a Chris knife to slash at this figure. Found his knife met and parried dagger. There's nothing here. It's the task of mortals to create on that which this realm lives on. I am more than mortal! Phobator screams back into the empty.
I'm down, Vegeta.
Become more, and you will not need this place. And then the blades together begin to sing with a discordant power as Phobator pours all of his might into the blade, and suddenly discord becomes harmony. Pure white light leaps from the blades and engulfs Phobator. He awakens in the middle of a desert. Chris that he'd summoned in his hand, and the blade had met it. And he looked at his Chris, now eating light, absorbs all light around it. And the other blade, stones missing. You find that and you read that. And then as for the end of the mystery of Menestros,
I'm going to use that as a bargaining chip to get that scroll.
And then so as you are headed back to deposit all the evidence into the evidence lockers, and you lock up the Duke. Then we sleep. Finally, rest taking us deep. Over the next few days, there's a trial. The trial has been one of huge importance. It is in all of the papers, and both you and Meraxiador are summoned to give their accounts of what happened. The rest of you are invited to the stand as witnesses and to witness the trial. Each of you giving your account in detail. By the end of it, the judge says that the Duke is guilty of sorting with dark powers and bringing evil into the city. He's therefore sentenced to death. All of his title and belongings will pass to his son, and he will be stricken from the record as royalty, and he will die a peasant.
Woo!
Gavel hits.
Hell yeah.
Peasantry.
And the next morning, the Duke is hung in plain sight of everybody.
Oh, damn.
And Meraxiador turns to Sky as he looks away before the actual hanging takes place, and he's like, I find that justice is usually already served at this point. Kind of makes his way back towards the barracks to go to sleep.
Said I think I'm what?
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Justice has already been served at this point. I think I'm heads out
Not
to
a
bed.
bad idea.
And then you do you follow him or do you what?
Where's he going? He's going to bed?
He's just going back to the barracks to go to sleep because this is like at noon where you guys are normally asleep because shift.
Oh, okay. Just to watch, basically go to bed or watch the Duke die.
Yep.
Is that my choices?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed. I don't care. I
And
did my part.
As you turn away and make a few steps, you hear the and that's where we'll.
That's what you get. Cool.
Perfect. All right, so we'll go ahead and stop the stream as it's now 10:16. I know it went a little longer than we normally go, but I just wanted to make sure we got to the end. One shot.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little different in
I did.
tone and craziness, and
I so
No,
fucking
dude.
thought he was gonna like teleport away and be like, "Ha, I got you, fucker!"
Detective stories are great for D&D.
Yeah,
You're just
I
like,
really
oh
enjoy-
yeah, I know where to go.
I was super nervous about it because I didn't know. I'd never done, so I didn't know exactly how to frame it or that. And so
I am dumb as a box of rocks, so I was surprised. I was of any use at all. There's a reason I tanked.
Hey, every team, even in a mystery, needs a tank.
oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
The fact that you guys made it through
I
everything
was
without a
just like, I
healer
really
is
hope you guys.
frankly absurd. Like it was. I actually next time, I actually didn't make anything really hard enough, other than like a few lucky hits. I could have.
Well, I mean, if the Duke hadn't been stunned
Light
for that
almost
first
fucking
round,
wiped me.
yeah.
Well, your stunning him forced him to use his Misty Step to get out of the shackles. So
And had anyone actually gone down, I was like, "All right, fuck this counterspell shit. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
yeah. So, but it was good to know. That's one thing about doing one-offs is it's super hard to know what the party power level is going to be, and it's one of those. Because of the no healing, any more turns, shit would have gotten real hinky.
Oh yeah, we'd have been screwed real quick.
And you
Yeah,
guys
we
did.
did fine.
You guys played it well with proper like target management, trying to pick off ads and stuff early, and so yeah, it was really
Would
fun.
have been fine.
And,
I had lightning
giant-
bolts and slows, and
I'm gonna
In a
don't
giant pit of tentacles.
yeah, don't erase your characters out of D&D Beyond. We might play them again. Just because
Okay.
I really had a lot of fun with. Menestros is gonna be a hub for shit that happens. So, but
I like having a random cop on the force.
Yeah, it's and like
fun.
I
I
actually,
fucking love Rozzy.
Oh
I
yeah.
got a soft spot for Rozzy.
Rozzie's super
I mean,
fun.
How
Well,
could
that's the
you
thing, like,
not?
that was one thing. Like, I kind of at first I had an idea what I was gonna do, and then when you guys started throwing characters, I was like, I'm just gonna change everything and it's murder mystery thing. So this will be fun.
yeah, that's what being a DM's like.
Yep. You don't even know what you're gonna do. All right. I say goodbye to the nice people again. Thank you, Sergeant.
It's like
Blitz,
how being
for
a
the
wizard
follow.
saving a counterspell is like. You're like, ah, fuck.
It's exactly. Bye, everyone.
Trying to be invisible. so
Bye
this works.
everybody.